Hello everybody and welcome to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will and today we are back. We're back to it, my friends. And this is episode 1 of a new campaign, and it's a new day, a new season of Play on Encounter Roleplay. This is season 4 of 2017. Oh my god, the year is almost gone from us, but we're still here playing Dungeons and Dragons just like every other goddamn day, and we've got our full cast and crew of Beginner's Play back today to take on the Mines, a slightly altered version of Lost Mines of Phandelver. So if you played it before, this will be new to you. If you haven't played it, then your initial experience shouldn't be too spoilt for you. So but let's go around and meet our cast and crew. It's been a week, but if you're just picking up the season for the first time, then you've never seen these characters before. So let's do a full description of who our characters are and what they look like today. So let's start with Liam, who is playing Nate. How's it going, Liam?
I did play Nate. It's going well. It's very hot in England, so try my best to keep hydrated with beer.
Good man, good man. So tell us a little bit about Nate.
Nate is a rogue. An expert at grifting and talking his way out of situations, and if that all fails, he uses a bit of a sneak attack. Other than that, in a past storyline, he had been pretending to be Oliver Grey, to get close to Lord Grey, and now that he's finally killed Oliver's murderer, he's trying to uncover the cult's whereabouts and what they're doing, just so he can finish the business.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Yes, we do have artwork as well. So this is Mr. Nate Wirrow that you're looking at now here on the screen. And you can find him in our character sheets as well. If you want to go download them, have a look at them for yourselves and all that good stuff. It's all free, my friends. Fantastic. So that is Nate. Let's go to Leanna. How's it going, Jillian? Liking the stash. Liking the Oko.
Thank you.
It's even better than you. It's
You can't even tell the difference.
yeah. I thought you were Oko for a second there.
There's no cat.
Hang on a second. There's something wrong.
I have a cat.
It's a glitch in the Matrix. Who are you, Oko? Jillian, talk to us about Liana.
Okay. Liana is a high elven sorceress who came to Waterdeep with her brother unbeknownst to her, Liam. And she went on this amazing adventure with everyone. Can be somewhat traumatic sometimes. And is like in the season finale, she has recently lost her brother unbeknownst to her that she realized.
Yeah.
She is very upset and has vowed revenge against the snake for what he has done.
Fantastic.
And now it's kind of awkward between her and Georgie.
I don't know what you're talking about. No.
Fantastic. We've got Oko back today playing Hagen. How's it going, Oko?
Hello, how's it going today? Yes. It's going pretty good. I have a cat, I have coffee, and I have a microphone and air can. I'm not going to spray it again. Yes. Yes, I am playing Hagensteinhammer. That's both A's have omlauts above them, and he is a dwarven wizard who has spent his life devoting himself to brewing beers and ales with magic. And so far, his specialities include magic missile, enlarging and shrinking things, and making really, really horrible jokes, I guess. You know.
And
also hugging.
Strong hugs.
Also hugging.
Very good hugger. Very good hugger.
Very good hugging.
Also,
Just be thankful he has like 10 in strength, so he doesn't outright choke you.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a burner of homes.
Yeah. We have Lauren back today playing Georgie. How's it going, Lauren?
It's going good. Georgie is a noble human fighter who never really fit in with her as we saw eccentric family last season, and she got caught up in a little conspiracy theory with her good friend Duncan Hallwinter. And she's kind of an unintentional serial killer. I think that's a good moniker. I think that's a good moniker for her to have from now on.
Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
Serial slaughterer. I like it. Fantastic. And we have Chris back today reprising his role as Oberon. How's it going, Chris?
I'm good, thank you. I'll be playing the half-elf bard / warlock, archfey warlock, who was adopted when he was younger, and then doesn't remember his days in the in the Feywild, but returned, made friends, became an illusionist, and is trying to track his original family and also get to the bottom of this cult that's been.
Don't forget about the doppelganger.
Yeah.
I think Oberon, perhaps the sexiest man in the universe, based on his artwork. I've definitely got to play up to that more. Now that I can see his gorgeous face. Fantastic. So as we got Oberon, we have Georgie, we have Hagen, we have Liana, and we have Mr. Nate Wirrow. So, fantastic. That is our cast and crew. You can find our character sheets here if you want to go stalk them, find out about their characters. The artwork is done by one Ramaru. She is at Dear Hadrian. You can find her on our cast, along with a bunch of other fantastic artists who help the show look so damn fine, if I do say so myself. So, let's remind ourselves of what happened previously. We had a whole season, so I'm going to kind of go over it a little bit. The relevant point, I suppose, is that the party started in Waterdeep. There was a cult of sorts within Waterdeep, and they attempted to try and stop them. Their efforts were hindered at many points by these cultists who were dealing lots of drugs on the streets of Waterdeep and mutating people into all sorts of horrible, gribbly monsters. It turned out at the end of the campaign that they found out that a giant snake seems to be behind a lot of the activities in Waterdeep and seems to be able to control people, had a lot of connections, and seems to be wanting to turn other people via sludge spark, this drug that they're using, into snake people as well. Yeah. Now, the group will have managed to defeat Cullen at the end and Lord Grey, who were two culprits behind a lot of the dealings in Waterdeep, and managed to see that the Yinf family, who they also believe to be a group of cultists involved in Waterdeep, out of the city of Waterdeep. They have fled, along with the giant snake, somewhere. They believe this to be the small town of Phandalin, and that is where their investigations are going to be taking place in today's game. So, pretty much hunting after this cult and looking for revenge in a lot of cases, or just looking for justice. So that's where we'll be kicking things off. Before we dive into the show, though, before we begin to explore these lost minds of ours, alrighty guys, here is the tweet. When we hit 20 retweets, you guys get to decide what happens next in the campaign. Also, if you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button and join us. 20 followers, and we'll have a viewer decision as well. You could throw in a monster, you could throw in a magic item, or just decide that they all have to speak in French accents for the next 20 minutes. So anything terrible could happen. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can become a subscriber on Twitch or Patreon, and you can, of course, donate to affect the game as well. So you can give players nat 1s, nat 20s, and wild magic surges, and worse. All right, now let's dive into things, and we'll see where things are at. So, it's been a couple of weeks since we last saw you guys. You've been traveling, mostly after Six Fingers has sent you from Waterdeep along with a caravan. He says that there's a contact there for you to meet, one of the Rockseeker family, who's apparently a dwarf, and Hagen actually has a connection. The Rockseeker family's only stock Steinhammer ale. And so Hagen is particularly happy about this and looking forward to meeting his compatriot, fellow dwarf. Now, you don't know too much about the city of Phandalin itself, but you could have looked this up and asked travelers along the road. So as you guys are traveling in basically a big carriage, I'd let you all roll a history check to see if you know anything about the town of Phandalin in particular.
History is just another thing.
Probably the least.
History.
15.
She read a page in boarding school, I guess.
and so it begins.
There's no way.
Someone's got the gnats.
I don't know. That's
What
game
is this? Is Chris?
There's no way I know about history of this one.
Chris is coming out strong in season 4.
Yay.
He's finally making it. All right,
Yay.
So Nate
Wait till
and
combat.
Nate and Georgie haven't really been maybe talking to so many travelers along the road, or maybe just not paying so much
We're
attention.
very social.
Yeah, exactly. And
I got kicked out of school.
yeah, Georgie
I never
probably.
went.
Georgie being an aristocrat probably hasn't really heard about these kind of like basically peasant towns outside of Waterdeep. So this is very much sort of farmer life, which is probably frowned upon by the nobles quite a bit. But the
I'm distracted looking into Oberon's eyes.
I mean, I can't blame you. Look at those amber crystals
I
in
know.
there.
I
You
will
could
fight you for him.
No, we can't fight.
So,
no
what? On the other hand, though, Hagen knows a little bit, and Leanna does as well, having done a little bit of research and having some experience of the land. It's a small town. It has a series of ancient mines nearby, which haven't really been plundered very much in recent years. You know that there's most likely treasures down there, and Hagen would know, in particular, that the rock seekers are always looking to explore down the mines. They believe there's probably riches down there, and that's very much their kind of area of expertise. Indeed, that's why the rock seekers are even in Phandelver.
I mean, just look at their name. They're rock seekers.
Exactly. It all makes
They
sense.
seek rocks.
Oberon would actually know that in recent times, he's probably just heard this, picking this up along the road, that a band of ruffians have taken place in Phandelver and basically settled in there, known as the Red Brand Ruffians. And they're basically a group who will, make people go missing. They're basically sort of, you might pay them for protection because you know that if you don't, that they are going to, beat you up. So basically racketeers. And on a natural 20, you know that recently something else has kind of spurred them into even greater acts of ruffianry. So usually they were just the ragamuffins, but now they've actually leveled up, it seems like. And they're taking on more and more sort of things that they wouldn't usually. So their racketeering is going up to, like killing people, which is interesting.
Sounds like my kind of business.
Shush.
No.
We're not killers.
We're not.
No, only you are.
No, killers. No. Killer. Not killers. Well, there was that one time in the thing with the exploding head and the...
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's like the exploding the head and then the acid and the guy kept...
Oh, look,
trying to
Hagen,
put-
an interesting rock.
Where?
There.
Wait! That would have worked with me if it was an interesting hammer. See, that's what you should know about dwarf names.
I
it's
mixed them up.
Steinhammer.
Yeah.
Yes. Because
Sorry.
all of us dwarfs look alike, right?
No, Hagen, no, I hug him.
Sure, leave it to the aristocrat to be so dwarfish,
No.
dwarfist against us.
This is going terribly.
Not only a killer, but a racist too.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Burn! I'm not giving you your present.
Oh, I was joking. You know what?
Wait, presents?
Presents? Yeah,
Hold
what?
on.
Is it Christmas already?
Presents? Ready? No. Stick to your guns.
I pull Nate aside in the very small carriage, I assume.
Yeah, it's pretty much like 4 seats and then 2 at the front, so 2 people are driving at all times.
There must be pretty crowded because it's 5 people.
Maybe we're driving. I can ride a horse. I wrote that down.
I'm squished up between you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have plenty of room. I'm moving my elbows. See? Oh.
Ow!
Sorry.
Nate. So, with everything that happened, in the little trapdoor in the cave with the snake, and I was, a little worried about you. So, I thought in the future, so I don't have to stop shooting things that are attacking you, I could just give you a way to, keep yourself safe. And I pull out the magic dagger that I found in my parents' study, and I give it to Nate.
Nice.
Okay, so if you stab something with this, you're going to feel a little better. It's kind of like a little high, so don't do it randomly, only if you need it.
Well, I
Kind of
always
messed
feel
up.
a little bit high after stabbing someone.
I'm regretting this already.
So
All right.
this one will make me feel double as high.
What?
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
take it off of you and go, well,
Yes.
thank you there.
All right. Already regret it. All right. Good convo. Good convo. Good.
All right, so you guys are basically trundling through the wilderness at this point, you believe. Probably next morning you'll be arriving at Phandelver. Now, so there's 5 of you, so 4 of you can sit in the back, 1 person is driving, but there is a second seat next to them for, someone to hang out up front if you want to be scouting ahead as well.
Yeah, on the lookout for ruffians.
Yes, of course, yes, ruffianry
Always.
is rife in these parts. So Oberon's sitting up there. Is anyone driving?
I'll drive, I guess. I'm good at that, I think. I've decided.
Okay. All right, brave.
You.
So yeah, George, you're going through pretty pleasant countryside, so you won't be required an animal handling check to
Good, because I have a -1 modifier.
to see how things are going. In that case, roll no. So Oberon, you can roll me a perception check as you're looking out here.
Ding.
Oh,
See what you got here.
Oh, no.
That was
There-
Liam.
Oh, very
Nate
low
is
stick.
attacking someone.
I'm sorry,
I was like,
I was just checking the macro out.
You
Apologies.
just
that
had
just
20
crit me
something.
while I'm trying to look out. Anyway, I
Yeah.
got a 6, unfortunately.
So, you don't spot any ruffianry, you don't spot any ragamuffins or ne'er-do-wells as you're going through. It seems like all is in order.
It's all clear, guys. It's clean sailing. Knight takes a sort of like a position on the
sit
back
in
of the
like
carriage.
one corner of the caravan, just like looking out, just all depressed, and still like kind of in mourning for my
Mhm.
brother.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's been a few weeks, but it definitely lays heavy on Deanna's mind, the thought of her brother, who is now dead, killed by Georgie's hand.
Come on, instigating.
Hey, I'm just saying how it is.
I don't bring it up the entire ride.
Nah,
Yeah.
never.
That's the
No.
best. That's the best way
I'll
to deal
still
with problems.
fireball a tree. I don't want it to fireball me. I'm like, let's not ever mention it. Even though I'm happy about him being dead. I'm not
I'm
gonna...
not.
So, as you are headed along, Oberon, you are rather worried to hear a slight whistling noise and then a thud as an arrow lands not a foot from your head.
Oh,
Georgie, better
Yes.
stop the wagon. And I grab the arrow and tell everyone we're under attack.
Wait, is it one arrow or many arrows?
It was one, but it might just be a warning.
Then it's
shot.
probably just a warning shot.
Yeah, you hear a
That's
voice.
hence why I said stop the wagon.
So you're going through a kind of dense kind of thickets either side of you. There are trees either side of you, kind of lightly forested area. And you're going along the thin trail to Phandelver. And you hear a voice call out from somewhere in the woods, "Stop right there!"
uh-oh.
You could have just asked instead of this. Like,
That was asking. It's
check
coming
I've still
question.
got my ear. Yeah.
So do you stop, I guess? Georgie, you're on a range here.
Should I? What are we doing? Are we stopping for someone to
She's
miss
so-
us with arrows? What's happening?
She's so bored.
I've been traveling. I just want
Yeah.
Been a
to
long
Stop the
day.
horses, Georgie. I don't want to get shot in the head.
So
Can
we're
I-
stopping or are we going? What are we
Can
doing?
I already be slipping out the window on the opposite side?
I think
Yeah.
we should stop.
I'm gone.
Nate, you can roll me a stealth check.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
been
made-
it's been pretty fucking boring, so I'm gonna head off and do something.
Don't just attack people.
Not yet. Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, God, I stopped the carriage because I have to get out my crossbow.
That's the only reason.
So Nate slips out the other side and into one of the thickets in the kind of hedgerow here. The rest of you guys kind of stop the carriage and wait to hear more. And
looking around the trees and
Yeah.
seeing if I can
I will
spot.
also help look around.
you guys can roll me perception checks.
Okay.
All right,
boy.
perception checks. That's not the right page.
Chill.
Nope, just
Perception.
trees.
And
Yeah.
I hasten to add that we have
24.
just hit 20 retweets, which means that we will be getting to our first viewer decision of the day here in a moment.
Yay.
Excitement.
I rolled the 24.
Nice.
A 24, very nice. Okay. Oh, okay. So underneath this line here, Jack, guys, seeing as we just hit 20 retweets rather, you guys are going to tell me who is the leader of this band in the woods. Who's the leader of this band in the woods? You can describe them. Is it a monster? Is it a
Mom.
human?
No,
Is it Georgie's mum? I mean,
No.
No.
it could
We had
be.
enough of. Well,
I
actually,
know.
we might have not have had enough of her.
It'd be really fun if they said Liana's cousin.
Just terrible things. Anyway, I'm just loading my crossbow, just sighing. What are we doing?
So, Liana, on your 24 perception, you spot that there is a group of men, and you suspect that this is where the arrow came from, who have their kind of bows trained on you guys. They are to your right, so the opposite side of which Nate has just slipped out of. And they, you can't see how many there are. You can definitely see 3 of them. There may be more. And you hear the voice call out, "Where are you going?" "To Phandalin."
What's it to you?
Yes, that's
Yes.
actually we're yes, we're going there. We're going there. That's there to us.
There's a pause, and the man says, "To why do you travel to such a foul place?"
You know, just a
I-
little holiday.
Is it foul because you guys are here?
And I'll be like, bird!
Yeah. the guy probably would riposte, but then he sees how handsome you are.
Can you believe you almost scarred that beautiful face? Don't you feel ashamed?
The voice says, I aimed true." And it takes a moment to kind of compose himself and says, "I do not wish you harm. Merely a warning from the woodsman here."
Oh, warning.
Thanks for the greeting party. And I toss the arrow over the carriage.
He, Leanna's still got them kind of trained in her eyesight. At this point, Nate is probably able to spot them as well from where he is in the undergrowth. Yeah, you spot the kind of 4 men, and they seem to be like he described, woodsmen basically. Although they do have kind of scarves, kind of covering some of their faces, so you can't see all of them. Basically, just see the kind of eyes. And he says, "No, I wish to warn you, for there are foul strangers afoot in Phandalin."
Oh, did they arrive recently?
And be the ruffians I mentioned earlier, probably.
Ruffians? No, they are not the new strangers. No, there is... Recently, several carriages passed by. 3 or 4 of them, large and black. Something was inside. Well, we couldn't see, but we heard noises. They arrived at midnight, and me and the other woodsmen, we tracked them into Phandalin. They've taken up residence at the ancient mansion there.
Wait, did it sound a little like this?
No, it did not sound like a sausage in a pan.
Okay, did it sound
Like,
okay?
Monstrous,
I think he was
large,
trying to think of a
something,
snake.
something.
Yes, what she said. Snake.
Perhaps we would have been able to track such a thing, though.
Really?
It's a really big snake. We're talking like.
And it might have some extra legs on it.
and maybe wings. Don't worry about it. Where is this ancient mansion?
In the town of Phandalin itself, though, you'll find the town itself is much changed from its past glory days. The ruffians you mentioned have taken control of the place. Almost all of the establishments are under their control. It's not allowed for a citizen to go out at night, for there are screams and cries in the streets. Many of us who once lived there have fled. It is not the peaceful town it once was in days of yore.
Well, that's not right. It's not right at all.
We agree. We few here are the band with the wherewithal to escape and to do something about it. So we've been stealing supplies, trying to lure away a ruffian or two here or there. But we need to know who you are if we are to let you pass. For your own safety as well as ours.
Oh, well, we don't have a group name, but
We should have a group name though. That'd be cool.
yeah, we need one.
The
We're
Lake
simply a group
Burners.
of adventurers, and we're seeking perhaps the cause of your problems. Might be what we're actually searching for.
You see the kind of bows be dropped, and the group come out. There are 4 of them. The leader kind of takes off his scarf, and you see an older man, probably around 50 or so years old, with a kind of salt and pepper beard, and kind of long eyes across his lines where you can see that he's probably seen quite a lot of stuff and lived a bit of a hard life out here in the woods. He's decked out in tracking gear, and he has kind of pelts on him as well. And he says, "My apologies for the rude manner of our meeting. My name is Undren."
Undren.
100.
Hello, I'm Hagensteinhammer.
Oh.
You know, brewer of the 10th finest ale in the multiverse. Perhaps you've heard of it, right?
Yeah, I believe the Rockseekers once kept it.
Wait.
One?
You said past tense.
I'm
Past
afraid,
tense, though.
my friend, as I mentioned, these times are dire. For the Steinhammer Ale has been taken from that establishment and moved up to the mansion. It is now in enemy hands.
Why would the Yins just, steal your ale?
Why did they steal your...
Perhaps it is a personal assault if you know them.
I start rubbing. I just start rubbing hands. It's like, there, it's okay.
Calm down.
It's
Yes,
okay.
calm down. It's all right. Stroking his hair.
I just start rubbing his side. Like, there, we'll be okay.
You know, there are a few things in life that I appreciate, that I don't let bother me, you know. Snakes, you know, slimes, songs about, I don't know, some things that remind me of something else, or, you know, wanting to be rock stars or something like that. But those who mess the family's ale will be very great friends of mine. And by friends, I mean enemies.
Oh.
And I mean enemies, I mean they're probably going to get shrunk
All right.
Oh.
and stomped on.
I'll poke my head in through the carriage and say, "So, are we done talking to these country bumpkins? Because I'm getting bored out here."
Wait! That's
Manners.
no way to talk to our new friends.
This is
No.
Andrin.
They fired an arrow at us.
It's
It
just-
was a warning shot!
They were concerned.
Warning shot.
Yeah, and I was concerned when it nearly took off my ear. Now, listen, is there anything we should know before going into this town? It's obviously the curfew, but do they allow, visitors and people to come and go? Or are we going to just get into trouble as soon as we walk in there?
I suspect that they will be watching you, although whether they're overt in their assault on you, I wouldn't think at first. Most likely they bide their time and wait for you to be weak. Unfortunately, most of the establishments that you will be finding within the town, they're good people, but they're under pressures that they can't resist, so trust no one.
Okay.
So there
Right.
are no friendly places. Are there at least, nice places, like comfy places to take a bath and get a nap?
Alderleaf Farm. It's my old farm. It should be available to you. We'll be able to sneak in from the south via the forest where we are camped. So these guys would apparently be camped somewhere about here-ish on the map.
Okay, cool.
Ah.
We ourselves do not enter into the town very often, but the farm is generally safe. They haven't seized that property yet.
Oh, that's good.
We'll keep our wits about us.
Very good. And if you need my assistance and my men, then well, you know where to find me.
In the woods. We'll make little owl sounds to contact you.
That's a great idea. Can you practice one right now?
Minor illusion, the sound of an owl.
I'm a
very
bird
good.
too!
No.
Yes, I can see. Now, I suppose I'll let you get about your business. Do you have any friends within the town you know already?
Well, they're, of course, the rock seekers, of course. Are they safe, at least?
They are, I believe, yes.
Phew. Oh, good.
Whereabouts are they located in town?
He says if you go to the north, you will be able to see Barthen's Provisions. It's
Oh,
just north of the Stonehill Inn.
right.
Okay. Thanks again. Do you want this arrow back? It's over there somewhere.
He passes on the offer.
If you please.
Yeah, I'll climb back into the carriage.
Okie dokie. So, as the carriage sets off again, and Georgie sets you guys on your way, you are not long until it's not long travel rather until you enter into the town of Phandelver. By the time you're getting in, it's probably about 7 or 8 p.m. The night is starting to draw in, and you enter in from the west of the town. So you come in up the from the north, from the Tribor Trail. There we go. That's the one. And down to the south, you know, the Elderly Farm is down here, and that the band of woodsmen are from here as well. So it's actually one of the first stops along the way is Barthen's Provisions that you see. The town is by no means bustling. There are a few people out. There are a few people playing in the streets, but it seems like their parents are keeping very kind of close eye on them. You don't spot any particular sort of ruffians who are kind of obviously eyeing you up, but there are groups of people standing in the streets who are probably a bit more heavily set than the others around here and appear to be armed who are watching you. There are bouncers at the Stonehill Inn. Barthen's Provision has many of its doors and windows boarded and locked up, and indeed that's the same case for many of the houses around here. It seems like the people are keeping themselves to themselves, although there is an open sign on Barthen's Provisions. Although if you hadn't seen that sign, you'd think that the place had closed up years ago by the looks of things. And the very few children who are out are immediately taken in by their parents as your carriage rolls into town, and there are lots of closed shutters from windows and people kind of looking out at you, and then when you look back up at them, they close their windows and kind of get out of here. So it's not the warmest welcome into the town that you might have hoped for. So where are you guys looking to head? There are a couple of inns in the town by the looks of things. The Stonehill Inn, and then if you were to go up the eastern road there, you'd find the Sleeping Giant Inn as well. There's signs around town. It's quite well signposted.
Inn's a good place to stop off.
Oh, yes, I see. I would say Stonehill. Stonehill sounds like a good name. You know, stone, hills of stone. I mean, sounds really reasonable.
Well, did you want to see Gundren first?
Well, I'm just a little bit concerned. You know, everybody's hiding out at night. I mean, you know, we're strangers in a new town.
Right.
Of course, I would love to meet people, but some people don't like to be met. You know what know what I mean.
Yes,
Especially in
I
this
do.
town, yeah.
Right, maybe.
You know what? Maybe a friendly face is all that they need. I have an idea.
What?
I am going to need some cover. So,
Here we go.
No,
So,
Yeah.
no. This has nothing to do with no altering selves, no bad impressions, no drinking.
We should keep a track of the Hagen ideas in each show.
Yes, please.
I say we check in the Stonehill, and I say something like, "Well, what is the curfew around here? Right,
Like now. It's like now.
like right now.
Oh,
Okay, we
yes.
check in.
Let's go inside.
Someone casts an illusionary wall or something and we sneak into Barthen's. And if we have a lot of hay somewhere, we can stuff the beds and make them think we're still in there. And we sneak off at night and try to find a way in there. Eh?
Town,
That
which is run
sounds-
by ruffians, and you want to break the first rule that they have.
No, let's try to get along with
But
everyone.
didn't you hear the part of the illusionary wall
So maybe we don't need
to hide us?
to shoot anyone. Why don't we
Megan.
just sleep?
I think it's best that we just follow the rules for now, and we'll figure everything out tomorrow. I'm exhausted.
Yes, look at us.
Yes,
We're
that's
dusty.
just the good rules. And you know what another good rule is? You never mess with another dwarf's tail.
Oh god.
Yes, we will.
I start dragging Hagen into the farmhouse.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we
Okay,
going to the
fine.
farm or to the inn?
So we're going-
What's the time at the moment?
It's
7 or 8.
nighttime. We should really get inside.
We need to go to an inn, but otherwise people will be like, "Oi, you."
Yeah. Let's just get into the closest inn. We can stay there for the night, and then we can maybe go to to where the woodsman said
Yeah.
tomorrow to lay low.
Okay, so the tavern door opens up as you guys spill inside, and there is a pretty small crowd in tonight. It seems like probably only a couple of regulars, and a rather drunken-looking bard who's playing in the corner a quite dissonant tune that you think is probably not all right. A couple of drunks are slumped down in the corner, along with a human man by the looks of things, who actually has a sword strapped on his hip and is drinking at the bar, rather. He's blonde. From the back of him, he finishes it in a kind of ponytail, and he looks like he's probably seen a couple of fights in the past. The proprietor is a short human man as well, who would appear to be much younger than the gentleman at the bar, and looks up with a happy, if somewhat stressed-looking face to see that there are new customers in. Says, welcome, everybody. My name is Toblin. Welcome to the Stonehill Inn.
Hello, Toblin. I am Hagensteinhammer. Perhaps you've heard of the last name.
Yes, I have heard such a fine brew, I believe. Was it not the 11th
yes.
finest ale in the multiverse?
Wait, no, I'm afraid you're mistaken. It's 10th, right?
It's definitely 10th. It's this.
Definitely 10th.
It's
Oh.
10th.
Did we drop in rank?
You
No.
you might not have seen the latest
Oh my
batch
god.
of reviews.
Oh my god.
He kind of gets out a monthly magazine called Brewer's Digest, and says, "I'm truly sorry, friend."
I'll get you a drink, Coco.
No. I mean,
I'm sorry.
was it the extra cilantro? I knew we shouldn't have put cilantro in the last batch. Nobody likes cilantro.
Do you keep any Steinhammer ale on tap? We're also looking for rooms for the night.
I can't say I do, but I do have an old keg down in the cellar I could go and get out.
We'll take it.
And you're looking for rooms for the night.
I'll take all of it.
I must take down your names, and he kind of gets out a little ledger.
Oh yes.
Just so you know, I'm not actually there. Like, I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to talk over Hagen.
Oh yes. My name. It's Barry Manford. I mean,
Yep. That is Barry.
Barry Manford, okay.
Yeah.
Are we giving real names or fake names today?
Oh my god.
You're saying this out in the open?
Because I need to be straight on
Yeah.
this situation here.
So Toblin says, "Shh, keep it down, friend. Keep it down. I'll put down some names and
Just
Right.
damn, it's Oberon, and yeah, you already know Hagen.
He didn't before you said. Oh wait, yes he did. I'll go with Maggie Thorne.
Maggie Fawn, okay, and I'll make up some others. It's fine. I understand these times are not ones to speak too freely all of the time, but the rooms are upstairs. He goes and grabs a ring of keys and begins to head up the stairs to show you
the keg.
Yeah, yes, I'll get the keg.
Bring that to
I'll bring that up. But he goes and shows you the rooms and kind of shows you around. They're pretty simple affairs. Basically a straw mattress, a bedside table, a candle, and a small wardrobe. He looks kind of disappointed in himself.
Oh no!
You could take my room if you want. It's the ensuite.
No, darling, these are perfect. I just might need some help getting my my trunk up from the carriage. If you don't mind.
That, yes, of course.
all the bodies.
He bustles.
Wait, what trunk?
With my clothes. I packed for every occasion. I
He's
didn't
like-
know what we were walking into.
He comes back a few minutes
Look,
later,
there's
like
only one
laden.
occasion you need a dress for. It's like this, and I just show. See, this is all the clothing you need.
Yes, Toblin, what were you saying?
He comes back just laden with your trunk and all of your things, and he like staggers up the stairs and puts them down. Then goes and staggers back down and gets the ale and staggers back up the stairs with a keg of ale for Hagen.
I would like to help him.
Yeah, by the time this is done, he's like sweaty and like red cheeks.
I would like to help him too. I feel bad.
You want a drink from the keg? It's on us.
Oh, I'm not really.
You're working. Oh, we get it.
No.
Yes, that's it. I'm on work.
Yeah, that's the one. So tell me, what's the worst thing that you've heard on the at night happen? Because we heard there was a curfew and that bad things are happening around town.
Oh,
at night.
I'm sorry. It's just loud. I close the shutters and
Screams.
maybe but I'm not really supposed to talk about it. You see, there's certain interested parties who you understand.
Well, no one could hear you up here. It's just us. We're very friendly.
Yeah.
You hear a set of footsteps coming along, quite heavy, kind of mailed footprints.
I start stepping into my room.
Oh.
I stand there.
Yeah, and coming round a corner, you see this blonde gentleman who is, perhaps rivaling Oberon in handsomeness. He is.
Yeah, go on.
Awesome.
Tell me more.
Go on.
He kind of comes up very sort of heroically, ruggedly handsome, with his kind of like short crop blonde beard and that kind of ponytail deal going on as well. He's got his sword on his hip and the kind of bow across his back, and he's wearing this kind of traveler's cloak, which looks like it's in plenty of wear and tear. And he looks towards you guys. You can see his kind of crystal green eyes, and he says, "Are you the ones that are responsible for my brother's death?"
Wait, wait, what?
What?
No, that is an opening statement.
Hello.
Toblin says-
Hello, sir.
Toblin says, maybe I should, this is, Mr. Hallwinter, this is, guests, I'll, just sit in the corner here.
What?
Did you say Fall Winter?
Oh.
Sorry. Hallwinter.
Your last name is Hallwinter.
That's right.
Brother of Duncan? Is that right?
Correct. My name is
Duncan's fine.
Sildar.
He's alive!
Oh, good. We're good.
Duncan is alive!
As long as your
Wow.
name wasn't Butts or something like that, we're good.
How can that be true? How can Duncan be alive when I heard the tales from the travelers that he had passed?
You didn't hear chapter 2, where we brought him back.
Excuse me.
You're not there.
I know, that was out game.
Hi. What's your name? I don't think Duncan ever told me he had a brother.
My name is Sildar.
Oh, my video.
Sildar. Well, you two look nothing alike. I would not have called it. So good to meet you. I'm Georgie.
He doesn't kind of shake. He's still kind of standoffish and cold. And he says, "Fine. Tell me more about how Duncan is alive. How do you know him?"
Well, we are very good friends who are definitely still talking to each other. So you know how he gets worked up about, things.
Are you the one that? Are you his
What?
lover?
No, I'm his good buddy, Georgiana. We are such good friends. And okay, well, listen, he got himself worked up. He maybe got framed for murder. We rescued him. Then he got kidnapped again. And then he died. And it was very sad. There was lots of crying. There may have been some vengeance wreaked. And then my good friend Nate, it took him to a temple and brought him back, and he's fine. He's having a great time. I mean, he did not check in with me. What?
Yeah.
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He's great. He's definitely alive, and it's all good. And we are just good friends.
When you're staying here.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your
Just
business?
walking.
Toblin, you can go now. And Toblin just runs away.
Oh, Toblin, just 1 second, and I hand him like a 200 gold. Here you go. All right.
I
Positive.
can't take this, sir. I can't take this.
Oh, sure you can. You just put it in your hand, you'll close it, and just run off.
He takes it and runs.
Both hands.
He flees like a
See?
muppet down the stairs.
See, this is how you... I mean, wait.
That's
I don't know about tipping so well. Am I doing it right?
That's
You're
a
doing
generous gift, friend.
Perfectly, Hagen. So.
Speechless. Anyway, our business, well,
Yes.
we're here to, well, kill a snake.
Kill
If
a
that's what you
snake.
Yeah.
Yes, related to the one who originally killed Duncan.
So you're telling me that this thing is responsible for his death, but now
I
he's
mean,
alive?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, he's fine.
Hmm.
Totally
Okay.
fine.
And what's your business here?
My business is, well, I owe Toblin a favor or two. So, when the folks come round looking to take what ain't theirs, I make sure they don't. At least I have for now, but things are getting a bit worse. I could do with some help.
we heard. What
So
exactly-
that's just for the tavern, right?
I don't owe allegiance to anyone else.
Okay, just making sure, because something very important was taken in this town. Just have to make sure.
Scale.
We'll get to that. So, what
sure.
exactly has been happening at night? Do you know anything?
Strange creatures or folk walk the streets. I've poked my head out here and there. Even looked around once or twice, but couldn't find anything. Not but the howling of the wind. And I don't know, the braying or calls of some beast. Something coming from the mansion, I think. A strange light. Like the moon.
Sounds like it's got the whole town spooked. Enough to, like, close the windows and not talk to anyone else, but...
Well, people go missing, you see. It's more than just, wave tales. It's... Well... People just don't come back, you know?
I know about that kind of thing. Alright, well, thanks. We best get some rest. We've been traveling all day.
I'm staying here. And he, kind of gestures down the hallway where his room is.
Alright, well, if we need anything, we'll let you know.
He nods, and he says, if it turns out Duncan is dead, and you didn't help him, then I'm afraid I will have to kill you all.
I don't know why I find that so attractive. He's definitely alive. He's definitely alive, and he's fine. So good meeting you. So good.
Nice to meet you too, Georgiana, and friends. And he goes down the hallway and enters into his door.
Did he just call us friends?
No, friends.
Did we just make a new friend?
No,
I think we just.
Did we just become best friends?
We just get friends with a guy who just threatened to kill us. I'll put that on.
If Duncan was dead, but he's not dead, so we're friends.
I mean, his soul might be a little dead, but he's fine.
His ego.
He's fine. He's fine.
I put my arm around Hagen and walk him into the room and say, we got to talk about your tipping, friend.
But it's
Wait.
customary,
Wait,
you know?
wait.
Customary, but not cost effective.
Hey.
Guys, where the hell is Nathaniel?
Yeah, let's cut back to
Wait, what?
Nate. So, speaking of which, splash cut through to Nate. So they've just entered into the tavern, Nate. Where do you go?
As soon as they break away from the towards Stonehill, I head towards the Shrine of Luck.
Okay.
Is it a shrine dedicated to Tamora?
It is, yes.
So that's the deity I worship.
There you go.
Ooh.
So it's a little bit kind of cobbled together. Hasn't really been sort of well upkept. But yes, it's kind of like a wishing well, you know.
Yeah, I thought it might be. So I'll approach, basically ask her for a blessing, her luck in the coming trials, and I will drop 5 gold pieces down the well.
Okay.
After that, I'm not going to the tavern. I'm going to where the farmers told us to go.
Okay, interesting. So you kind of stalk out of town and pass through the elderly farm, kind of hopping over the fence, and you head into the wooded glades just outside of Phandelver. It takes you a little while to find the kind of campsite that you've been told to search for, but after a time you can see a little campsite up ahead of you, and there's actually one of the band is kind of playing a little pan flute, and they've got a campfire around which they are sitting. There are 4 of them. However, you do spot a 5th member of their band with them as you approach. Do you approach openly, or are you kind of sneaking up on them?
I will approach openly. I'm not aiming to assassinate anyone here.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout a greeting as I approach. I'll just be like, "Hello," and then wave with my hands up, so it's no visible that I'm not going for a weapon.
They look up with some worry, I suppose, at first, immediately thinking it might be something that's out to eat them. But they look up, and Andrew puts his hand up and says, "It's fine. It's fine, Joshua. He's with us." And you see this kind of shorter halfling who is only got one eye. The other is kind of eye patched up, and seems to be kind of in command of the group along with Andron. And Andron says, "To what do we owe the pleasure, my friend? I was just regaling our leader here, Joshua, of what is past." And Joshua kind of looks at you.
I'll take a seat and I'll say, "There's no need for consternation, friends. I just thought I'd join up with you and I'd ask a few questions. I much prefer to stay outside for the night rather than cramp into a tiny tavern. So I hope you don't mind me joining you."
Joshua seems distrustful and says, "We don't even know who he is. He could be anyone. Could be a spy. How do we know he's not a spy?"
I will say immediately, "Right, my name's Nathaniel Wirro," and I'll tell him my entire background.
Give you my backstory. Yes.
Like,
You hand him
even all the way to the point of Oliver dying and the fact that I love
You hand him your character sheet with your alignment on. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
And then
Okay.
I'll just say, "I'm here to kind of avenge his murder. That's all."
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage because you've explained yourself.
Okie dokie. Persuasion. 23.
Nice, very nice. Joshua kind of mellows. It seems like he has got a bit of a short temper, little halfling man. And short man, short temper. And kind of sits back down and group of you, and kind of Andron, who seems to be a bit more mellow, is happy to answer questions. He says, "You are welcome here, friend. But if you are returning, then you should not tarry long, for the night is growing dark and is full of terrors." Yes.
I'm used to the dark. It's fine. I'd rather just stay around here for a while. I just wanted to ask a few questions, that's all.
Very well. We'll do our best to help.
Before I left Waterdeep, the cult there mentioned that they were doing something in Phandelver. I don't want to scare you, but let's just say it was a big fuck-off snake. And I'm just wondering if you've seen anything out of the ordinary in the mines, in town, anything to relate with the cultists that we've been battling in Waterdeep.
The mines? No, we have not headed there for some time. In fact, if you were to head south, then you would come to the mines, but they are some distance from here. We do not scout that far, but it is true that carriages run at night from the mansion down the miners' trail, so perhaps there is something going on there.
So you think the mansion and the mines are related?
It's possible, yes, but they could be going elsewhere. That trail leads to a lot of places, a lot of villages and settlements. The Rock Seekers would be the best to ask for. They have scouts at the mines at all times.
Okay, well, thank you for your help and answering any questions. I'm not going to stay around the fire, but I will be nearby just to make sure you don't shoot me. Alright.
Very well.
I'm going to find a nearby patch underneath the moonlight and settle down.
Okay. Now, going back to Oberon, Georgie, Hagen, and Liana, where is Nate is a good question, because he seems like he's kind of slipped off without telling you guys where he's gone, and you're around a tavern. You know that blonde chappie, Isilda Hallwinter's just gone in, and the proprietor of the bar is still kind of like running downstairs, and he's cleaning things. So you kind of come back into the open space to see if Nate's anywhere around here. He isn't. You have left your carriage outside. You will need to kind of put that somewhere.
Toblin, darling, do you have stables?
Yes. Well, just round the how you say corner. There is a what do you call it? Yes, a what you said, stable. Oh, yes. He seems like very nervous around you, Georgie.
Well, he should be. All right.
Doesn't know what was in that trunk. It was really heavy.
What's she gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
Gowns and beanie babies.
Do you want to come with me and park the carriage?
Park the car. Yeah.
Park the car.
Thank you, Charles, for subscribing. Let's raise some drinks in chat, everybody. Thank you.
Pass on the keys.
He says, yes, I can show you around, if you want. I could show, maybe I could show Mr. Oberon around. And Georgie, you're going to realize that it doesn't take much of an inside check to see that you're not the one that's making him nervous. It's Oberon.
That makes sense. He
And
is
because
very
he's so
handsome.
sexy.
Yeah. Well, sure. I mean, I don't know that you should go out at night.
Well, it's not quite 9 yet. I'm sure there's some time, and we don't want the carriage there after all. So it's it'll be.
All right. Well, we're all going. Come on.
All right, let's go.
Park it out.
Park it up, lad. Park it up.
Hey, fresh air.
Nice. Okay, so he kind of it's a very simple process. Basically, he parks the car just around the corner, and it's kind of in this kind of building block here in between bathrooms.
Look up and down the road, see if I can see any sign of Nate.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, he's gone by this point. Unfortunately. But you do hear the kind of howling of the wind. It seems like the wind is picking up, and it is growing darker.
Well,
This isn't really good.
knowing him, he doesn't waste time.
Then go back inside.
Yeah.
We don't want to get caught by any by bad people.
He's probably gone and taken the first lead he's found and just going straight to the source, not wasting any time.
And just left us, as
Well,
he does.
It kind of maybe hit to his strengths, this part. You know, going around stealthily, not
I
trying to
am
get caught.
so...
Hold on.
No, Hagen, you can't talk. No,
I'm
I
just
refuse.
wait a second.
Oh, he can talk, that's the problem.
No. Wait a second. Remember when he got bitten by Hubert?
The spider, yeah.
Yes. Do you think Hubert? I'm going to check. Want to say, could I go ahead and check to see if Hubert's still lingering around him, by chance?
Sure. You could roll me a flat d20.
A flat. Okay.
I call it
Hold on.
a Hubert check.
Where's Hubert?
Hubert.
Yes, Hubert.
Hubert.
That sounds like its own sitcom show as well. Oh, Hubert.
Oh, Hubert.
A 4.
Yeah, Hubert's somewhere on a ceiling in some barn somewhere
Oh,
in some
dang it.
some continent. You're not sure.
I'll tell you what, I'll try and let Kirill have a little look around instead, and I'll loosen up my collar and let a little sprite fly out of it. And,
All right. I'll let you
fly
roll
up.
a perception check versus Nate's stealth, I guess, because Nate is hiding.
Oh, was this mine?
You
Yeah,
are muted, Lim.
Yeah, I can look through my
Oh, shit.
eyes.
Yeah, 20.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Try not to-
that's the second nat 20 of
Never
the day.
mind.
Oh, you did.
It doesn't matter.
That's true. I mean, like,
It doesn't
so like,
matter. They'll still see you.
so like, technically there aren't
For the first
criticals.
time, Kirill's tracked him down.
Like technically there aren't like criticals on perception check, but nat 20 is a nat 20. So,
I don't mind.
so Oberon, your little pixie just kind of zips back to you after you see that Nate is basically asleep in a tree somewhere in the forest.
Right, okay. As long as he's nowhere near the weird ongoings of the town night, that's fine. Okay.
Don't you guys kind of want to see the carriages?
Sure. All right.
I don't know.
It might kind of, I mean, not that we have much of a cover, but it could blow our cover if anyone's inside who recognizes us. But if it's just a, scary carriage, we could just, watch it from the shadows. I really want to see it.
Well, perhaps. Go on, I'll follow you.
Okay.
Okay.
And I shall join as well.
Maybe we should stand apart at least 60 feet.
Okay.
Savage.
This is your plan.
So basically I don't provoke you, and you taking an opportunity to attack me. I get you.
Yes, that's definitely it, Hagen. That is the reason.
That is definitely it.
Yep, that's the reason.
You're following.
That sounds familiar for some reason. I don't know.
So, yes, like a restraining order means. Why don't we hang out all the time, but at least 500 feet apart all the time? That's what the restraining order is. Oh, man.
I have several of those.
That's why Nate's in a tree. So I actually want
I couldn't stand Hagen being so loud. I was staying outside.
you guys.
I literally couldn't stand another night sleeping in the same carriage or room.
Oh, you've heard us.
It's been a week or two. So, Liana, are you staying? Choices. So, I mean, the other three are headed out. You could stay up here. You could speak with the proprietor of the bar, Toblin, or you could check in with Silda.
I'll just talk with Toblin.
He's a nice young lad.
I'll just talk to him. Ask him about the town so I can gather more information about it.
He's pretty naive and pretty enthralled by the stories that you can tell him.
I can just tell him all about my adventures. Killing, the Ice Queen.
And yeah, he's
coming against giant spiders.
Yeah, he's lapping it all up like it's a like a tale of epics. You're not sure if he like believes it's real or if he just thinks that you're telling like a bedtime story to him. But he is definitely enjoying hearing your tales. He told you a bit more about the town as well. He'll tell you that about a couple of months ago, the ruffians really took over and became a bit more aggressive, but they'd always been around, and that wasn't anything particularly bad. And most of the proprietors of the shops and would kind of defend themselves against it in a kind of unified front. However, several of them were killed, showed up dead in wells and stuff like that, and so very quickly that sort of alliance of general folk around the town was very quickly broken. It has no militia either, so it's now very much in the hands of these ruffians. So, cutting to our side, obviously Nate is asleep in the woods, but Oberon, Georgie, and Hagen are about. In fact, we can put your tokens as to where you guys are on the map as well. Isn't this neat? So, where is Nate? Nate is over here, somewhere in the woods. We've got Liana in the Sleeping Giant Inn, and you guys are going to be headed out here along the road, I guess.
It's Stonehill, not Sleeping Giant.
Yeah, we're in Stonehill.
Oh, sorry, yes, Stonehill. There you go.
All in Stonehill.
Yeah, you're here. So the group of you kind of go out into the night, and as I mentioned, the wind is picking up. It does howl quite readily through the forest leaves and trees, and down this path headed from north to south, which is essentially a bit of a sort of wind tunnel. Probably keeps you up a little bit, Nate.
Damn it.
Yeah, but it's quieter than Hagen snoring at the very least.
I'll pace around restlessly.
If you're tired, go back to the inn, Hagen.
All right, fine. I'll be with the keg.
Oh, so Hagen
The keg.
Hagen heads back to the Stonehill Inn as well.
My word, it's so powerful.
Yeah.
And he just passed by me as I'm just telling him all these amazing stories about my adventures.
Oh yeah.
Telling him how I destroyed the Ice Queen's stab with my magic missiles. Pew pew pew.
So, are we trying to stay hidden here, Georgie?
Yes.
All right, let's find somewhere to duck down and hide.
A nice quiet shadow.
All right, you guys can run me stealth checks as you're out here.
Like in an alleyway or
Sure.
Okay, stealth.
It's like, see if we can tint this to nighttime colors. Does this work? It's nighttime now. There we go.
Oh my god.
Look at the visual effects on this
Sorry.
Oh my
it is not a
God,
Georgie
Oberon.
card.
Another
The
nat.
first one though is the natural 20 again.
That's the
What
third.
is he today, Oberon?
It's the
I
third
know,
natural
it's
20.
amazing.
This is my season.
Oh, yes, it's my
My-
season.
It's fine. It's just my new breastplate is glinting in the moonlight.
So
It's
the
fine.
two of you kind of cramped up behind the town square, kind of lying down in some sort of thickets, and you wait for it to grow darker and darker. You're out a couple of hours as you wait, and you do see a strange light come on in the Trezendar Manor to the east, which is just here up on the map there. You see, it's almost like a lighthouse, for it does have a tower, and it does seem like there is some strange gibbous beam illuminating the darkness of the night, almost like a second moon, as Sildar had mentioned. It seems to be flickering on and off. Until eventually it grows into one steady beam of light which surveys the lands, almost as if it was searching for something.
I want to try and confirm if the rumors are true about abductions, and I'll create a silent image of just a normal, say, human male, and I'll make him walk along the streets.
You're so clever.
In the open, towards where the beam is shooting.
Talking
Okay.
of the beam, is it keeping me awake? Because that would be annoying.
Not really.
Okay,
It
good.
doesn't tend to look out into the forest. It doesn't seem to be searching there. It seems to be searching generally in the area of the town of Phandalin and also to the south of it as well. and it seems to be kind of like beaming back and forth from that. The light does get cast over the walking silent image, but he isn't instantly abducted like an alien abduction or anything like that.
Sure.
So he just kind of like passes over him, does stay on him for a moment as if it has some intelligence behind it, or perhaps people are up in that tower looking and using that light to see what's going on around at night. All of the people in the town itself are kind of like shuttered up their boards and windows, and no one is walking out. And you do begin to hear a low kind of moaning growl coming from, you think somewhere from the manor kind of area, that kind of path, but it is incredibly dark.
Oberyn,
Yeah.
do you remember what the snake said before it left? About needing to collect souls for something? I wonder if that's related to all the abductions.
Whoa, that could be. If it's... Perhaps. Does he just need any old soul? Because...
That is a good question. I mean, it was kind of... I think it was mostly being sarcastic about Lord Grey's, because I think it just wanted to eat him.
Right. It
Yeah,
could be
that's...
something. Maybe it's connected, but let's try and get maybe a better look at the mansion, the manor even. I'm gonna move along like behind the houses and try to keep my silent image going and walk it along the path towards the growling. So I guess kind of going back towards Stonehill in the...
Yeah, okay. The both of you can roll me stealth checks as well if you are continuing to move.
Yay!
Okay.
Maybe this one will be better. It is! Ooh, twinsies!
Twinsies.
Twinsies.
Nice. So you do hear a bit of a kind of snarl of some creature as you head along this path here closer towards the mansion. The beam of light doesn't seem to hit you as you are sticking close to the sides of the path, sticking close, diving in and out of streets when you can to avoid the beam of light as it gets closer towards you. You do hear a displacement of air, and as you look back, it would appear as though your silent image has been destroyed by something.
Whoa. Okay. That was like... Did I see what it was, or I just missed it completely?
Yeah, you just kind of missed it. And it's, you hear a kind of... and then the image is just kind of shattered. And you look back and there's nothing there.
Ooh.
That was spooky.
Maybe I'm kind of chickening out. How do you feel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Let's go back to the end. Let's go back to the end.
Yeah. You hear the kind of whinny of scared horses as, something's kind of upset them, and that kind of like sets you all guys off again. And so you guys kind of rush back to the Stonehill Inn in some fashion like that until, Benny Hill music going.
Am I still talking to Toblin?
Yeah, you're probably just wrapping up. He's getting tired. It's past his bedtime. So you,
And then, my
Yeah.
friend
They
came
got
up
Barry.
with her crossbow, aimed it right, and shot the bad guy.
but wasn't. Oh, good. What were you doing out so late? He sees you guys coming in and looking so panicked.
No,
Nothing.
They were getting I basically run down. They were getting
I
herbs.
just started just like
No, really. They were looking for herbs. And I say wink.
He
We were
looks
just,
worried.
on a stroll, seeing
yeah,
the
nice
sight.
romantic stroll. That was all it was.
Yep, that's all
Yep.
it was.
Barry the illusion totally got destroyed, but that was nothing being worried
Oh
about.
dear.
Nothing to be terrified of. How's everything here?
Right.
Yeah,
Good.
fine. I think
well.
I think I'd better be getting to my my bed now.
Yes,
Yeah, stay
good
inside.
night, everybody. Don't go outside.
You,
Don't go
uh,
outside. Let's go to bed.
You see Toblin, running upstairs to his room, And as you get to the top of the staircase, you see that Sildar Hallwinter is coming down.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, okay, you did a thing where it's like you can't get past one another.
Pardon. Excuse me.
What are you doing up so late?
We're
Can't
night
sleep.
owls.
I was telling Toblin a story.
Oh, was it a good one?
Yeah, it was a very good one. I
Oh,
think
good.
you liked it.
Oh, good. He seems nice. What are you doing up so late, Sildar?
I heard some screams outside, some noises. Just gonna go check it out.
Oh, don't go outside. Don't do that.
Why?
Because we've been outside and it's very scary
Oh.
and things just disappeared and there were sounds and I think maybe we look around in the morning when it's light outside.
Just so you're scared.
No.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, Liana's not scared. We're not scared.
Can I insight Georgie?
Sure.
You can. I'm sure you can.
But can Sildar, that's a question.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you'll see.
10.
17.
No,
There
I
you
can't.
go.
You're brave. I can tell.
I'm so brave.
Yeah. He says, "Oh, fine. Well, I'll go check things out, see what I can find."
Sorry, I don't want
nice
to
knowing
offend you, but the whole winters have kind of a history of being kidnapped, so I'd really prefer if you just stayed inside.
Are you worried about me?
You know what? It's late. I think we should all go. Don't go outside. All right. I worry about things. Oh my! I drink Liana's drink.
Okay. Well,
You know, I have a whole keg upstairs. You don't have to steal another person's drink.
if you
I'm not. We're friends.
if you feel that strongly about it, I guess I won't go out. But
Okay.
he,
All right then.
he gives you a long kind of look, like confused, like what's
Oh,
that?
Good night. And I run upstairs so fast.
I go follow after Georgie.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already running up as well.
You guys are like, what was that?
And I just, are we already in the room?
You guys are, yeah.
I just go, what in all God's name did you see out there?
Oh, all right. The scary thing was we saw nothing. There was a light. There was a beam from a light at the manor, and then Oberyn had one of his cool, fake images that I still don't understand how he does it. And then it disappeared, and there were snarls and growls, and it was just all spooky. And then some horses whinnied, and we just ran inside.
We got spooked.
We got spooked.
So the fake image disappeared?
Yeah, it went like poof or something.
Just heard a whomp. My
Oof.
silent image just gone.
Would I know
Right.
anything about that kind of magic?
It's so vague, like you don't, you need to like see it. Their description could be a lot of things.
Unless maybe I shouldn't have gone with you guys. I would have gotten a little more of a better description of what happened, and I would have known what was happening there.
Wait, what exactly can destroy a silent image that quickly, though?
I don't know if it was destroyed or something tried to grab it and then it was just dispelled because it was not
Yeah.
real.
I'm not sure. And I think that's what bugs me the most. It's like the
Yeah.
fear of the unknown at the moment.
Maybe that was the cause of the disappearances?
Yeah,
Ooh.
most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
It seemed like it was searching. It was searching in the town and it was searching the road to the south where we have heard the mines are. And I was telling Oberyn, all these people disappearing reminds me of what the snake said about collecting souls. Very scary.
Yeah, that's right. He did say. Do you think that's how he's doing it by kidnapping?
I think whatever it is, we'll find answers to it in the morning in the
Right.
manor.
Right.
Yeah.
We could just...
You should get some rest.
Right. Resting is good.
Definitely check out the mines as well, but one thing at a time.
Yeah,
and
I
then
also gotta
we
find
can meet
Nate
up with
as
Nate.
well, if he's still around.
Oh,
Yes, where is he? Where's Nate?
I don't like that
He's
he's
in a
up there.
tree, sleeping. He's
Oh,
probably got a better night's rest than us.
Probably.
All right, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
good
I'm gonna
nightmare.
sleep with all my adventures still in my head.
Oh.
Can I be when they wake up? Can I be already at the downstairs eating breakfast?
Sure. Okay, so you guys spend the night. Here's anything you guys want to do in the night?
Toss and turn.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
start weeping in my sleep.
Oh, no.
I'm basically trying to prestidigitate something to kind of. I'm prestidigitating some sort of nose strip or something to help me with the snoring.
Okay. So as you guys wake up, you head downstairs to a much more lively bar. Toblin is there again. Sildar doesn't appear to be in attendance currently, but there are other patrons around who are eating breakfast, along with one Nate Wirrow.
Hey!
Hey!
What?
Oh lords.
Well, glad you're alive. Didn't get abducted in your sleep in that tree.
What?
Rude.
Why would I have got abducted?
People
What
are getting abducted. We saw things and you weren't here, so I had to be the sneaky one. And I'm very good at it.
Oh.
Yeah, we actually managed to do it. Pulled
Yeah.
off the cookies.
So what you're
Yeah.
saying is you missed me.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
we all missed you.
Yes, we all missed you. Don't not.
I miss
Be
you
with
because
us.
you're my friend.
Oh, it's all right. I visited that Joshua fellow in the woods, like we said we would.
Wait, who's Josh?
Who's
He's
Who's Joshua?
He's like greeting party, wasn't he?
Yeah, the guys that shot arrows at us.
Actually, Joshua wasn't actually with them. Andron was there, but Joshua seemed to be back in the group. So the party don't know who he is.
Okay. And I'll be like, I'm pretty sure I'm getting the names mixed up, but the ones with the scarves and shit.
That's why you should communicate with your party.
Oh,
Yes.
I do try, but sometimes my voice gets drowned out a little.
Speaking of
Sorry.
drowning, let's drown ourselves in alcohol and then head out.
It's so early.
I want
Yeah, but I need it.
You know, I still have half a keg upstairs.
I want bacon.
I want bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
Toplin's.
Bacon and
I'm
eggs.
sorry.
No, it's all right.
He rushes and starts frying something and in some pan. And he's got like a kettle on. He like burns his hands. It's a full comic act for
I
Toplin.
hope Auburn's not getting impatient.
I'm running up. I'm going upstairs for that keg.
You should
Oh.
probably try the pancakes. They are delicious.
Right.
Ooh, that's quite bright. So that's what I wanted. So the group, you kind of get breakfasted, and Toblin's very good. As you pick your heads outside, you see that Sildar is there by the stables, and he's kind of mounting up on his horse, and he's kind of like trotting it over towards you two. Morning, friends. Don't think I've had
Morning.
the pleasure
Wait.
of meeting you.
Oh yeah, I'll be like, name's Nate, and I'll reach up to shake his hand.
He as you're
He's incredibly handsome.
He's incredibly handsome. As he
Yeah,
shakes it, he
yeah.
kind of like pulls you in a little bit and says, Sildar Holwinter.
I
Oh,
blush.
right. We didn't tell you. This is Duncan's brother.
What?
I believe
didn't know-
I believe I owe you some thanks, friend.
I didn't know Duncan had such a handsome brother.
He
I actually
Duncan back.
giggled.
he seems uncomfortable when you say that. He says, well, I wanted to thank you for saving my brother. If
No
there's
problem. I mean, it was either Georgie being upset for a while or giving away my precious belt. I gave away the belt.
He's a good egg. I give him a noogie.
he says, well, I haven't much in coin, but if ever you need of my services, and consider me at your disposal.
I wish you hadn't have said that, but thank you.
No disposing. Just
Where are
friendship.
you off to, Sildar?
I'm headed south. I want to see what's going on down there. Something about the mines is seeming off to me.
Well, we're going to go poke around the manor. Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
I would love to, but perhaps it's best if we split up.
We might head to the mines later, so maybe we'll meet back up.
Yeah, it's you see, trouble seems to follow me around a bit.
Oh, right. Well, I tell you what. Here's something I get. It's like, and I make my whistle and try to get Hubert here. It's like, you see this little guy? His name is Hubert. If there's any trouble, just tap him twice on the abdomen, not 3 times. Otherwise, he just like spits a whole bunch of women. That's just disgusting. And he'll come back to us.
Oh,
and I basically
okay.
hand him.
Yeah, he takes it somewhat uncomfortably and kind of puts it in a saddlebag and says, well, good luck to you, but as I mentioned, it's probably best that we keep a distance from one another. I wouldn't want you to get in any harm on my account.
All right, lone wolf.
He's
See you later.
he's such a bad boy.
No.
He is. He is the bad boy of
Oh
fantasy.
no! Oh no!
I get in a lot of trouble. Boys like me.
All right. Well.
He begins to ride off to the south. His hair like flows in the wind like Chris's.
No!
We'll head off to the east.
Oh no!
So that's where we're going. To that thing.
Nate.
What?
Did you think that he looked anything like Duncan at all?
No, of course not.
No, he looks nothing like him. I would not have called that.
Maybe they're not blood brothers. Maybe they're.
It's not like Duncan.
Maybe
It
they're
looks like a steel ass, and
Yeah,
then
maybe they're adopted brothers. Who knows?
it looks like a glorious angel.
Adopted and Leanna is triggered.
Oh no! Let's go. Let's take a merry stroll up to where the scary light was.
What? Oh, you mean last night, that scary light thing?
Yeah. Just okay. I tell him all what happened because
Oh, I was right next to it. I saw it, but it didn't keep me awake.
Well, that's so nice for you.
First good night's sleep in a while, I bet.
Oh, it was glorious.
All right, let's head to the manor.
All right, so you head towards the manor. As you're doing so, you have to pass by the Stonehill Inn, which you can tell is about to become a bit of a problem for you, as you see that a band of lads and ladies are headed out of the Stonehill Inn. They seem to have been waiting for you. Some of them are wearing kind of ragtag bits of red scarfing and clothing to announce them to be part of a gang. They come into your path. There are 10 of them or so that kind of spill out, and they seem to be led by this one girl who is she's got this kind of red hair, cropped quite short, and looks like she may be of like a military nature, based on the fact that she has like a tabard on, bearing the insignia of some army. Or potentially a deserter because of that. It looks like it hasn't been kind of kept up for very long. And she says, stop there if you don't mind. Thank you.
Actually, I do mind, and I'll keep walking.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh
I
shit!
stop in my tracks like,
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I got this, guys.
I'm with Nate.
no. Hang
Tickle
it.
corn?
No.
She says,
No.
I'm afraid I can't let you just go like that, Mr. Wirrow. And she kind of stands in your way, along with a couple of the...
Oh
Gosh.
shoot.
I'll go. Wait a minute. I think you've mistaken me with my my friend. I'm actually Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Barry Manford.
Yeah, well, that's real sweet, honey, and all, but we know Toblin. He's a nice kid, but we'd hate for him to get any trouble on your account. You see, that pretty little tongue of his talks and wags so very much, I'd hate to see it cut out lying on the floor.
Oh, fuck it.
What? Why would you ever do that? That seems...
Oh, I didn't say I'd ever do that. I said I'd hate to see that happen.
No, but you're implying that it will. I mean,
Well-
we can all see right through you.
Sometimes unfortunate things happen to people. I'm sure you know all about that, though, Georgiana.
I see you're taking painful moments to say our names like you know us. Congratulations. Now, who the fuck are you?
Well, that wouldn't be so much fun if you know all about me. No, I'll let that be a bit more of a task for you. But listen, this here's private property, okay? And all of the manor, all of the road beyond here. It's our job to stop you from going there. So, if you take my advice, you stop right now and no one gets harmed. Or you could try and sneak back later at night and we'll get you anyway, or the beast will.
What? Wait, what beast?
Well,
Answer her.
why? She's nothing.
Because it's polite.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we were at a formal meeting right now, a dinner party of sorts. No, listen, this is more of what you call a kind of highwayman scenario.
Now that's something I'm familiar with.
Exactly. Well, you answer the questions, we ask them, and then you go along on your way elsewhere.
We do 1 for 1. It's your final deal.
She smiles at the audacity of it. Okay, you get 1.
And I'll turn to the group and give them a wink.
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Yes, Hagen.
I get it now.
I just like put my hand on.
You go first.
You want to know something? Or you want me to ask you something?
Ask me something, I'll
Yeah.
answer. We
Yeah.
ask you something, you answer. Perfect.
What do you know of Sildar Hallwinter?
That he is beautiful like an
Glorious.
angel full of himself.
He looks like an angel atop a white horse. It's incredible. That's all.
Like something from a child's tale.
Oh yeah,
A princess from a tower.
Well,
but
did-
like a bad one. Mm.
I didn't see no bad.
That's my husband you're talking about.
Oh!
And a very nice husband he is.
Are you lying?
She doesn't appear to be. There's no trace of humor in her eyes.
Oh my
Because
God.
all I'm saying is he could do so much better.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, we know his brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
We know his brother Duncan.
Stop offering up information, Liana.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Come quick.
But you know who I know? I know this guy. Yeah.
Well, did we see a ring on his finger?
You did not.
That's what I thought.
Did we check his hips?
That's the way you guys
No.
went wrong.
No. That's enough.
What about our question?
Yeah. Our question.
Go on then.
I'll let Georgie take.
Why?
lead.
I don't have a good question.
Okay.
Are the yints up there in the manor?
Not all of them.
Which ones?
Some.
Mm.
Wait, wasn't that 2 questions?
Truth be told,
I'm
I
confused.
don't really know myself. I just spend most of the time out here. Oh wow, I've just got into Piers Brosnan's James Bond. Name's Bond, James Bond. 007 license to kill. Well, I'm stuck there now. Okay. So that's 1 for 1. I think it's safe to say that you should go on your way now before anyone gets hurt.
all right, we got it.
Yeah, we got
Fair
it.
enough. It is fair enough, though.
But we're not the troublemakers in town. We're just purely like visitors, tourists, if you will.
Mhm. Is that so?
I suggest, like our suggestion, that you patrol the other walker,
Oh my god, I can't watch.
Oh shit!
and that you just let us pass because we're simply just tourists.
All right. So
I suggest the course of action to wander the other lower roads and let us pass.
all right. Sure.
Let us
Roll.
get our way.
Oh!
no.
You think you can
Well-
that 20, boy? Lies to my man, make it dude. Oh, dude.
That's right.
Oh my god!
That was
So
such a cool action.
Oh, it was so cool.
does she doesn't know that a spell's been cast on her. I don't think this happens right. She she says, I'm afraid not today now. Oberon, go on your way.
I don't want to.
It's all right. It's all right. We're leaving. Come on, I'll just like kind of. Let's
Come
go.
on then. I'll turn around, give it one last sideways
Yeah,
glance.
Yeah,
you
I
hear-
glare at her too.
I start turning around.
One of the guys, you overhear him saying, "Wait, isn't that? He looks just like the other guy." When he looks at Oberon.
Wait, what? Wait, what guy?
Did we hear him say that?
You do. You overhear him saying that.
I feel like we all stop and like.
No, I'll keep walking. I don't want to turn around now. I'll minor illusion the sound of a squirrel being killed in the distance.
It's awfully
And they turn
specific.
around us.
I'll say hi to Sildar for you. Keep walking.
Oh, see that you do. See that you do. Don't get any ideas, honey.
Got several ideas.
Thank you to Billy Sage. Next £5 says, Hagen, you seem like a spellcaster. A D10,000, please.
Oh, dear me. Okay, 8266.
So just as you're going, when I kill for king and country. 8266. So Hagen, as you're leaving, something strange happens to you. Oh, okay, you feel a lot lighter, because all gold within 50 yards is weightless for the next 2d10 rounds. So for the next couple of seconds here, everyone's kind of coin pouches kind of lighten.
What?
Oh god, that makes me panic.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hagen hasn't got any gold in there to be lightened. He gave it all to the innkeeper. What's happening?
That's awful.
Well, let's see. I think I was testing something. I mean,
Dude, if I open my pouch, does the coin start to fly out of my pouch?
It doesn't, but it is perfectly weightless. So, like, if you were to, like...
It was weighing like 22 pounds on me, so that's okay.
wow. You know, they weren't kidding when they said it was the light ale.
Hey. Yeah, the Steinhammer recipe, the light ale.
Guys,
It's light.
I really don't like that person.
Steinhammer
Yeah,
white
well, I'll tell you what. If she really bothers us, I can sneak back. I don't know, drip poison in her ears or some shit.
Whoa.
Calm down.
That's
Not lethal. Sorry, and just give her the squits or something.
Oh god.
That's great.
So what do we do now? We can't even get close to the mansion.
And we know the Yinths know we're here.
So they know we're here, but they don't know that we know that they know that we know they're here.
Well, they probably do now.
You,
Well,
Hagen,
they know Nate's and Georgie's name, but they haven't said ours.
so as you guys kind of return to this square, Hagen, you hear a voice, which can only be a dwarven voice. Hagen Steinhammer, is that you?
Rockseeker!
you look around, and Nori Rockseeker, the son of Gundren Rockseeker, is out and about and just outside of Barthen's Provisions. How are you doing?
Oh, my lord! How are you doing?
Why
And
my
we ba-
beard?
Ah, yes! Can we just do like this dwarven handshake?
Yeah.
It's a complicated 5-step handshake that involves 3 high fives, 2 hugs, and maybe one or more butt slaps. But it depends on the time of day.
So I imagine you like touch beard tips or something.
Yes.
And yeah, you smile as you greet him. He's a little platinum bearded young dwarf in the family, and says, "Well, Gondran's been traveling for a while, so I've been taking over the place.
Yes.
Come inside. There might be."
Oh, yes. Come along, it's safe here.
Yeah.
It's safe here.
He leads you inside to his rock-seeking emporium, and you see that indeed is an emporium of rocks. For there are a ton of different kind of like glass cases in which different minerals and rocks are being kept, and it seems that Barthen's Provisions as well is kind of a general store as well. So you see potions lining the walls along with basic weaponry, rations, equipment, tents, that sort of thing, along with the kind of rock emporium side. And Nori says, Well, welcome in, everybody. These must be your friends. I believe
Yes.
Six Fingers, the wee bugger, said that you'd be coming.
Oh, yes, Six Fingers, a good friend of ours. Yes. I mean, his daughter, not too much. Him, best friend.
Okay. Who is this beautiful maiden? And he looks at Liana.
Oh, this is Liana. She's wonderful.
And she...
I mean, she's kind of sad because her brother kind of just died. But
no.
Don't worry about it.
I just start just like just.
I mean, something sad happened. Really sad.
Oh, sorry to hear that. And
I try to hold back my tears.
he kisses your ring. Says, and who's this raggedy bugger? And he looks at Nate.
Oh, this is Nate. I mean, well, he was somebody else, but we trust him now.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Dwarf.
Hey, and you too, laddie. And this rather handsome-looking fellow over here. Oh, nice and tall. Good legs, good hips on you.
Oh no.
He,
Oberon's gonna betray us all.
We have enough hips.
You guys look down at the suspiciously curvaceous hips of Oberon for the first time.
Just noticed him.
As soon as he turns evil, the hips get bigger. And he says, "Oh, and I bet this one is a bit of a lad killer. Oh, they must be chasing you
This
around."
is Georgiana. You perhaps heard of her family.
Whitmore's not a literal lad killer. You mean like a fun one? Hi.
Right. No, I'm sure you couldn't kill a fly. And
Nope.
he...
No, but you can. And I'll stop myself before I say bro.
I just stare at Nate really intensely.
Like, bro. So, what can I do you for? I know Six Fingers said it was very important that you come here, and I made sure that there's some provisions for you as well in case you need anything. A couple of potions,
Yes, provisions.
a
Plenty
couple
of
of
provisions. We should probably get provisions.
rocks in case you need any for anything.
Let's see. Plenty
Probably
of
not,
rocks.
but you never know.
I didn't happen to see a lot of potions for here. Can we see what potions we can get our hands on?
He says, my finest portion, the Steinheimer Ale, has of course been taken from me, Hagen. You couldn't see
Yes,
about
I've
getting
heard.
that back, could you?
I'm trying to remember. Did it get like a lowered rank from 10th finest to? Was it 11th or 9th?
Yeah, you don't need to bring it up. It was
Oh,
11.
No, semantics.
It was
semantics.
We
it
like
was
to
a
think of-
misprint.
Yeah, it was
Semantics.
a clear misprint. They clearly meant to put, at the very least, 10.5. So,
Yes.
Guys, we're getting out of our depth here. We're here to find out what's in the mansion and perhaps the mine.
Right.
Oh.
We
right.
should be asking him those questions.
Oh, yeah.
Right, the manor.
you want to get inside the manor?
I would love to.
Yes.
Well, it just so happens I do have a wee tunnel. An old smuggling route from the manor.
I take his face in my hands. And I
Oh.
go, that's incredible.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm afraid I'm too old for you. He's probably like, in terms of dwarf years, he's probably like 100 or so, so he's actually probably quite young.
I'm actually around 100 as well.
What?
Well, maybe we can set the tone.
Well, as an elf, I had to take I'm a young adult, but it takes a long while for me to get that.
So, a tunnel, you say?
Somewhere between 16 and 30. I honestly don't have a clue.
Okay. Well, you're looking good for your age, if you are 30.
I wouldn't know.
You see,
No
now,
memory.
there's an old... Sure. He's like, you're just like throwing weird shit at him. He's like, yeah, whatever. He's like,
So weird.
you guys just come into his house, grab his face, and tell him you could be anywhere from 16 to 30, but you have no memory.
Totally changing.
Oh my god.
So, he says, there's an old smuggling route, you see, and well, they used to bring wine from the manor all the way through here and out down along the Sword Coast, you see. So it's still running. It might be a wee bit dangerous. I haven't gone down there myself, you see, but it should be a way in if you're looking. But I tell you this, I heard strange going-ons in that manor.
Really?
What?
Well, yeah, well, it's strange noises, it's people going missing and all that, and you must have seen that light on. You see, I'm paying 100 gold a week to ruffians to make sure that they don't come beat me up again. Last time I was left beaten and battered and bruised. Didn't think I'd ever walk.
Right.
That's
They
so
beat you up.
Ruffians?
sad.
Aye, lad, they beat me up. I'm not much of a fighter myself, much more of a lover. And I've got no one to love, so I'm a bit more of a poet, I suppose. But I don't really do much poetry, so I guess I'm a bit more of just a rock enthusiast, I guess you could say.
This is all fascinating. Do you know what the name of the leader is? You know, the redhead.
Oh, I think they call her Brandy.
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 Brandy. Oh
name.
my god.
I think it's a good,
Hey!
it's like a strong alcohol. It's quite a nice name, I think. No?
No.
We don't
I
like
hate it.
her, so the name is terrible.
Well, you should have seen the hips on her back in the day.
Hips.
Wait.
Oh.
Her
I knew I
hips.
didn't like her.
Tell me more about these.
Oh, right.
How are her
Potions,
arms
potions.
looking, by the way?
It would be really useful because
Their arms. Was she slumping her arms by chance?
What the hell are you asking?
Remember we kind of broke her arms? You know, we basically...
That was Kerrigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did break her
Wrong
arm.
person, Hagen. And I just like lightning bonk him on the top of the head.
Oh, fine. Just overly paranoid, you know.
No. Now take a look at my potions, lad. Take a look at my potions.
Let's see.
He
What do
says,
we got? What do we got?
well, I got some greater healing potions. You see these big vials here, and you can take one each if you want. You know, look after yourself, stay healthy, and all that. And he
Thank you very much.
hands those out. He says,
best potion ever.
and I do have a wee tinker here. It's an experimental one, but I think it'll work. Invisibility. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Oh,
That does
aye.
sound
Do
wonderful.
so many fun things with that.
Hey.
So many.
It should work as long as you don't make too much noise or, try and do a spell or try and attack someone, that kind of thing. That'll break the invisibility. So you make sure that...
Not offensive spell though.
pretty sure most spells, I'm not sure, lad. As I say, it's an experiment. So why don't you try it out sometime? Let me know.
How many will that work on? One person?
Well, there's one each for you, lass. Don't worry, one each for you.
We're so sneaky.
What can I say? There's been no customers, so I've just been ordering the wee buggers.
I mean,
Oh, yes.
I will take it off of you, but I tend to just vanish from sight just because I'm good.
Sure, whatever you say, lad. He's like,
Alright.
these guys.
Yes.
He's like aggressively pressing the panic button underneath. He's like a bank teller right now.
So,
I just disappear. Sure.
so where is this tunnel of yours?
Lass. It's been a long time since any maiden's been rifling around in my tunnels, I would tell you that much. And he's quite good-hearted, but he's trying not to be creepy. He's kind of got that like
Is it mostly towards me that he's trying not to be creepy for?
yeah, he's kind of got that sort of like cheeky grandfather thing going on.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
That's how old.
That's a rock seekers for you. You know,
Classic rock
you know,
seekers.
there's an old saying, you charm a rock seeker, they charm back for life.
They do have a bit of a history, a sordid past, yes.
Oh God.
We've never been charged. No, if you come round back, it has been attained upon our family name. But if you come round back, beneath the stables, let me show you. And he kind of goes round the back, and he's got a little stable area, and there is basically a trapdoor covered in hay, which he just kind of opens up, and you can see down into the dusty depths below. There's a small ladder running down there, and it leads into what looks like quite a long-running tunnel. Now, I think there might be a bunch of people around there, so you might want to go through quietly, in case you wake anyone up.
What?
Oh, right.
Got it.
Say that
Is
again, lad.
anyone else having nostalgia from the
Yeah.
sewers? Yeah.
Oh,
That was a
God.
bad
Oh,
time.
yes.
That was a bad time.
Does this lead into the sewers, or does it just...
No sewers around here, lad. No, we just chuck our shite out into the street, you know.
Classic.
So that's what that earthy smell was.
Oh, aye.
Stick.
It used to be used to the manure on the fields and all that, make them grow better, but there's not much farm work being done anymore. I believe the elderly farm it's been completely abandoned. They just ran off somewhere, so there you go.
Alright.
I start feeling sick. thinking about it.
Alright, are we going now? I mean, is this...
No time like the present. They think that we've kind of walked off with our tail between our legs, so...
That's-
Exactly.
Yeah, we might as well just go down.
Wait, hold on.
So,
I just realized something.
Oh,
Did anybody stuff our beds at the inn?
What?
No.
You know how you stuff the beds full of hay and the
You
people
don't
go
need to
checking
do
up and
that,
see.
Hagen. We're okay. It's still daytime.
we're in a
so
safe place.
But what if this takes so longer and it's nighttime and they come and it's like, oh, look, there's people, they're completely gone. What? And then we have people searching for us.
we'll be back in time for bed, don't worry.
Yes.
It is a
Okay.
good point. We'll do it next time.
Okay. Sure, well, best of luck down there. Let me know what you find. And if you need any help, then, well, you best come back up here. I'll be keeping my head down in case any more of those ruffians show up, you know. Oh,
Right.
you haven't seen that Sildar fella, have you?
Oh,
Anyone
Yep,
said, wait,
he went to the mines.
He went to the mines.
Oh. Okay, well, I suppose I'll
He
wait for him
kinda
to come
ran
back.
into his wife.
I'm thinking ex-wife.
Oh,
if anything.
well, I believe the marriage still holds. I don't know if they are. I know they're not together, but I believe the current, the terms of the agreement have not been annulled.
Okay.
So they're separated.
I believe they somewhat fell out when Brandy took up with this band, and still has a man of principle. You see, a real good lad.
Yeah.
I thought he was bad.
Oh,
Yeah, I know
well,
he's kind of bad.
I mean, he's
I
good,
don't-
but
I don't get
he's so bad.
I'm totally confused.
He's like
It's
so.
fine.
He's like
I
so
closed the back
bad.
door
He's like so
as we
bad.
go.
He's good.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Oh.
it. But if you see him, tell him we said hi.
I'll tell him you said hi.
So, Georgie,
Yeah,
tell-
yeah.
how can he be good and bad?
No, he's like bad. Like bad.
I don't get it. I'll look at Oberon and go, can you help?
I can close the trapdoor as I go down.
I'm still down here with you.
Yeah, that hasn't changed anything. All you've changed is the light level.
All right.
Oh,
Should we take these invisibility potions now?
I think we're okay.
I mean, how long do these last? I forgot to ask about that.
Yeah, you could have asked. He'd say that it'd last an hour.
Oh, an hour. Well, let's see. An hour.
There's sleeping people down here, so we're just gonna be quiet.
You just gotta
Alright.
super quiet.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be sneaky.
We
Let's
don't
just
wanna-
save these until we need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case.
All right.
Alright,
Right.
off we
Nate,
go.
then me.
Doing a self check.
Yes, the group of you, as you head down into these tunnels here, can roll me a stealth check.
Oh, I gotta roll my stealth check.
Oh.
Finally doing what I'm good at.
Oh no.
18.
Oh!
Quincy.
Oh, good.
Again. We're so in sync.
We don't need
I
these
finally get an
invisibility
amazing roll.
potions.
And you
I have
guys
an
ruin it.
18.
Yeah, me and Georgie.
That's what we do.
Yeah, you guys are
What we
nailing
do.
it.
Unless I'm shooting something, I can't roll for shit.
Tripping
Oh.
over Georgie, who's like tripping over something else.
Yeah,
and-
so
Rolled an 18.
no, okay, so we've got an 18 and 27 and 15 that were good rolls. So as this kind of a group check, luckily enough for you guys, despite rolling these two nat ones, the group as a whole succeeded. So I'll take that as a general success, but it's not a particularly good success. As Georgie and
Stepped on my foot again.
yeah,
Sorry, I was thinking about Silda.
Guys, shh. I'm thinking about him too. Yeah, I can still sneak.
I can multitask. I can think about Sildar and move.
I just look at it and go, is there something we need to talk about?
What?
Not while we're being stealthy, that's for sure.
Yeah, be quiet, Anna. You're so loud.
God, that's my foot again.
Sorry.
No, it's kind of obvious, you know. They both like this guy.
Do you
Like.
Yeah. Do you think it would be bad of me to maybe buy him a drink sometime, considering he's Duncan's brother? Would that be bad? Would it?
Yeah, you're probably gonna break Duncan's heart.
And he's also married.
Right.
That doesn't stop at least half of this world's population.
No, it's terrible. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Sure.
I can't see off my head here. Because it's really dark.
Like you said, you'd never kill.
Oh my God, Nathaniel!
I'm sorry, I can't stop cracking jokes.
It was an accident every single time.
Sure.
So,
Melting legs is just an
It
accident.
was an accident. You were there.
Guys, keep it
Okay.
down.
good stuff, guys. So, the group of you guys head off down this tunnel, trying to stay a little quiet, but it's not really working for you guys, unfortunately. And the tunnel twists and turns and bears through the kind of heart of Phandalin. You can feel it sloping upwards. It doesn't appear as though there's anyone down here with you, but as you get closer to what you believe to be Tressendar Manor, the higher up you go, as the kind of floor slopes upwards, you do hear the kind of very muffled sounds of people walking above you. It seems like the tunnel doesn't run very far underneath the ground. You can hear kind of footfall of several people moving around. Most of them have mailed boots, and they're probably, going at a fair pace around the manor, and it looks like there are patrols going through as well. Now, the manor the tunnel opens up at the very end to a ladder leading upwards, and you see another trapdoor up there. You don't know where this is going to open up to, though.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we should probably take this slow.
How about I just get? I have an idea. It's a good one. It doesn't involve drinking. It doesn't involve dressing up as anybody else. It doesn't involve, anything else. I send Hubert.
Hubert is with Silver. What is his name?
Sildor.
Sildar.
Sildar.
Oh yes.
So
I totally forgot about that. Never mind.
Yeah, Sildar's got Hubert right now, so unfortunately.
We'll
Dang nabbit.
We'll use Carol instead. Yeah.
And you'll be our eyes.
All right, Carol, go invisible for us and have a little sneak. And I'm gonna creak open the trapdoor just an inch and let her sidle through it.
Okay.
And she's gonna flutter around.
Okay. So she looks about, and we hit 20 followers, which means that we are going to have a viewer decision here. So underneath
Yay.
this line in chat, guys, you guys are going to describe to me one of the rooms in the manor. You can go to as much or as little detail as you want, and I can fill in the blanks. You can tell me that in this room there is, a horde of creatures, or it could be that there's just a bunch of paintings around. Paint as much detail or as little as you'd like for this, and we shall see what is in one of the rooms in the manor. So your little sprite, whose name I always forget, to my shame.
Carol.
Pyrrhal, that's right, yes. The group of you... you see for a rise, and you see that you're basically in another stable somewhere here. There aren't horses being kept here. Looks like it's disused.
Sorry?
It looks like it's disused. There are no horses in here.
Okay. Is there any open windows into the manor itself?
You can see her kind of flicker out, and you can see that you're about 50 feet away from the manor itself, which I should add is a pretty decrepit affair. It's not in any great condition. It looks like it hasn't been very well kept for quite some time now.
Yeah. Could tell that from the map. It looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right. is there anyone around who might see us or spot us while we're making our way from the stable to this manor?
Yes,
Or-
there are a patrol of similar-looking ruffians to the ones that you saw outside the Stonehill Inn.
Okay, might be the time to use the invisibility potions, guys. Because there's patrols, and manor is about 50 or 60 feet away from us. So let's make a mad dash. But loud, and that's going to be... Someone's going to step on my foot again. Georgie.
What?
What? Nothing.
I was daydreaming.
I just say, what? For goodness sake, get whole winter off your mind.
I
That's
can't. I feel so guilty.
These potions might be the
So
time.
bad, but so good.
I'm sorry, he's very attractive. Are we taking these potions?
I'm down in mine. I'll
All
try to
right.
see how
Okay. Don't cast any spells, and I won't shoot anyone.
Tastes pretty bitter.
It's the mint. It's the mint.
It's the minty
I
aftertaste.
knew it.
Yeah.
So if you were drinking a Steinhammer, there would be less mint. It'd be cilantro.
More cilantro.
Oh, that's why. That's what has been missing. Mint.
The secret ingredient.
When we get back, I'm gonna have to borrow a new batch with
Yes.
mint.
Oh, it's
No, let's not put mint in your ale.
Let's go.
minty.
Keep that in mind, but just while we're going and being invisible, don't be shouting mint, otherwise they're gonna...
Right.
Don't be shouting at all.
Don't get any, like,
Alright.
more ingredient revelations.
Okay, so you sneak on past the guards. You wait for them to go, and you can see that you're basically entering through a back door into the manor itself as you head out. You can follow the guards if you wanted to, like, overhear their conversation that they're having if you wanted, or you could head straight into the manor.
I will try to follow. See, being probably the stealthiest, I will try to listen to their conversation.
Okay, I will let you roll a stealth check at advantage because you are invisible.
Nice.
Very nice. So you're just like creeping up behind them as they're kind of doing their round. You see that there are several patrols, these guards, about 3 of them circling around the manor at all time. And then there are also that band down by the Stonehill Inn who are basically stopping people, like a road cordon, basically. You hear it's the same guy that was down by the Stonehill Inn before saying, "Yeah, I could have sworn he looks just like that other guy that's round here. What's his name again? Staff something Glass? I don't know. He looks just fucking like him." Like, spitting image, like. And the other guy says, you're just making things up, mate. You're seeing things. It can't be like him. And anyway, no one's seen Glass stuff for weeks, so he even knows that he's down there. He says, well, yeah, I guess it could just be my mind playing tricks on me, I guess, but he does look like a twin or something.
Am I the only person that's hearing this then?
Yeah, if you're the only one following along, so Nate
Okay,
is the
yeah.
one who hears this conversation.
I will keep that to myself, but I know that I tend to rely on secrets and information, not just for bribes, but for favours, so I'm going to keep that to myself.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
I'm starting to think that he has a relative or something, that's all.
Okay.
Talk about me, obviously.
Yeah, I know he's got amnesia, that's the only thing he's ever told me, but...
Yeah, true. Okay. So, you guys head to the back door of the mansion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whom
Let's go.
is opening this door? Who or whom?
Nate.
Me!
Nate, me.
I will check it for traps and see if it's locked.
Hey.
Alright, you can roll me a investigation check.
Oh crap, I'm so terrible at that. Can someone help me?
Somebody help me.
What are we
I will
doing?
help as well.
There you go.
Wait a minute, by help I just meant the aid action where it gives me advantage.
That was
Never
nice.
mind, you've
they
all
all
rolled
just-
now, so...
Everyone looks at the door.
I don't. I'm fine.
Alright, yeah, you're daydreaming about Sildar. You can
No.
see him now.
I'm okay.
It's so funny. My previous portrayal of Sildar was like as a total loser. In a different game, and I was like, what if I just made Sildar like the sexiest bad boy around?
Terrible. You're terrible.
Yeah. You see that you see that the door itself does not appear to be trapped, and as you kind of creak it open, you can see that down the end of the hallway there is a guard who has his back turned towards you currently. There is a door to the right which looks slightly ajar, and a door to the left which looks like it's closed. It might even be locked. Inside this corridor, which is about 20 feet long, and at the end of the corridor there's that guard standing, which leads to another corridor, basically. You see that it's very dusty around here, very musty indeed. Looks like they haven't really done a spring clean in several years, and much of the roof itself has fallen in, meaning that the sun is kind of like casting down upon several parts of the mansion at this time of day. It's also leads to a lot of the howling winds, because they just kind of pass straight through some of the walls and through the roof. So when it rains, it pours around here.
Okay, so I'll pull like the whole maneuver. I go and point towards the guard.
We can't see. We're invisible.
Yeah, I know, but you can still make noise. That's why I said shush, not like.
And I believe when you're invisible altogether, you can see each other. We'll say that this is, even if that isn't the case, because, fuck rules. This particular experimental brand means that you guys, once you take the same one, you can see each other for the sake of not having to do awkward.
That's what the mint is for.
Right, cool.
Can I approach the guard from? He's got facing away, right? I'm going to sneak up behind him and see if I can see any rings of keys, any of that kind of stuff on him.
Okay, yeah. And here's a straw poll for you guys in chat if you haven't voted yet. You creep up on him. You can see that he's got like a dagger on his hip as well as a sword. He's currently picking his nose. And he has a coin pouch and a belt with a set of key rings on it.
I'm going to try to sleight of hand the key rings off of him.
All right, you know what to do. It's pretty good. So you just carefully and quietly just nab the keys, nab the keys, nab the keys from his pocket, and he kind of, when's my shift over? As you take them. So you kind of sneak back to the group.
Yes, I go back to the group with the keys, and I'll of course be holding them so they don't rattle.
Sure.
And then you said there was a door immediately on our right open, and a door to the left locked.
Yes. If you want to try the keys in it, you can do.
Currently, I'd like to just peek into the open door to make sure there's nothing going to surprise us.
Yeah. Okay. You open that door, and there are two people inside. They appear to be ladies. And whilst they are armed, they don't seem to necessarily be guards, because maybe they're just off duty. They kind of sat on a sofa rather, and they are talking currently. They seem to be discussing vintages of wine, and they do have 2 glasses of red wine.
I'll leave them to
some wine.
Relaxation, and I'll just very, very lowly whisper, "What are we doing?"
Finding the yints.
Okay, and I will turn to the door that's locked. I don't want to rattle the keys or anything, so I'm actually going to use my thieves' tools.
Okay, cool. So you can roll your thieves' tools.
13.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
Cool.
Wow. That's pretty damn good. You guys are getting good. So, yeah, the amount of nat 20s this game as well. Although I guess we've had some nat 1s as well, to be fair.
Just as equal amount.
Yeah,
Just a few.
It's,
Just looks at
Aubrey and Georgie paired together at the moment with the equal rolls.
little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah.
So the door just slides open, silently, and you see that this leads into another chamber, which you think leads into another large lounge room. So it looks like the lounge room that is the 2 ladies drinking on to the right, and there's another one opening up to the left, which goes further into the manor, which you're beginning to realize is probably quite expansive at this point. You see the guard looks like he's about to kind of turn around at this point.
Okay, I'll issue everyone in. Quick.
Idle in.
All right.
Wait. They're drinking wine, aren't they?
Doesn't matter.
but I'm thirsty.
Yeah, Hagen, if you're overhearing them, he's like, well, the 97 vintage is rather good, but the 1812, I can't complain against that. And the other lady, who's also similarly well dressed, says, well, it's better than some of that stinking ale they brought in here the other day. Did you see how drunk the men got on it? It's as if it was some magic.
I really cover his mouth and it just pads back like there.
I cover his ears. I plugged his ears. You're plugging his mouth.
Oh, Celia, darling, it was just terrible. So drunk and rowdy, it kept us up all night. We'll have to talk to Oscar about that.
Oscar.
Mhm.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I'll look at Georgie and just be like,
the woman called Celia says, oh, well, I don't know if that's going to be so easy, darling, because didn't they go away the other night? There's just that ghastly, well, he's quite handsome, I suppose, man downstairs, but they didn't even let us go down there, so what's the fun in that? And she says, yes, I know, he is quite a looker, isn't he? I don't know what they're getting up to down there, probably brewing more of that ghastly ale. He comes up occasionally, but he's a bit odd, isn't he?
Downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should try and find that then. Find a staircase or something.
yeah, well, this is the only room we could have gone in because the other corridor is guarded, and then they're in the other room. So this is kind of weird.
Yeah, you slip through with getting the opportunity that you have to enter. Okay.
I get through the room systematically as if we are able to. But
Yeah. It looks like this lounge room that you walk into has been used to kind of store things in. There is one man who is snoring and asleep in here, and quite well armed, although he's not like holding his weapons. He's snoring asleep, and looks like they've just moved a bunch of barrels and kegs in here, along with boxes and all sorts of detritus. There are several rats who are kind of scurrying around out of in and out of these sacks of grain, which looks like they've spilt over. And there are a bunch of, as well, boxes which are marked as being of the Rockseeker family. Now, this would suggest to you guys that they've probably been extorting them for more than just money. And your friend Nori has probably given up not only his hard-earned coin, but several of his wares and goods as well to these people. As well, there is a door leading out, and this looks to enter into a kind of hallway type area.
Carefully sneak through that towards that.
Okay.
yeah.
We should probably check what's in the boxes, though.
We don't have time. We don't have time.
We
Right.
don't have very long in this. Let's just
Okay.
You've piqued my interest now, Hagen.
Yeah,
Do they like they're
No,
got like fitted on top with like nailed in, or are they just like able to be lifted up like a lid?
It looks like they once were nailed in, but the nails have been undone, so there's basically a pallet which you can lift up.
I will mage hand lift the pallet, open up like a creek just to peek inside.
Okay.
As soon as he goes to do that, I will position my
Wait, that's a spell.
what?
Oh shit! So it is.
Oh, that's a spell!
Oh,
That's a spell!
you're right.
This is why I said I position my life-stealing dagger over the throat of the sleeping man.
Yeah.
What? Let's find out.
So,
This death is on you if you get us caught.
so what spell are you casting again over him?
Only mage hand is a
Yeah,
cantrip.
so you cast Mage Hand, and the invisibility just kind of washes
so
off
used to
you.
doing it out of like just habit,
Uh-huh.
mage handing everything. I'm like, la la la.
And you
Are the
lift.
two women just are they still like sipping wine and not looking in my direction?
Yeah, they haven't seen you yet. I mean, they're kind of like presumably Nate pulled the door close.
Yeah, I would have closed
Yeah.
the door. They can't see us.
Yeah, so they don't have line of sight on you, but it's possible that the guard would enter into this area, I suppose.
That's-
The man who's asleep is still snoring happily away, but you do open up with your mage hand, the sacrifice of your invisibility, the pallet, and you see that there are several red-looking potions within.
Well, I'll take one of those and see what happens. I'll take one. I'll take one out. I'll put it.
Okay.
Can I sip one? See what they're.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is a healing potion of sorts.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, wait.
How many are there?
There are 3 of them.
three of them, I'll grab all three and then turn around and like look at the others like, what?
Shrug.
What? I'll go. You're not invisible anymore, mate.
What? How do you know? You could see me when I was invisible anyway.
Yeah, but you had kind of a faint everyone outline. Now you're just kind of you.
Didn't they say, didn't Brandy, the people with Brandy say that you looked like someone here?
Yeah.
Just own that. Just walk around like you own the place.
No, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I don't know.
What is he supposed to do?
I might have overheard something. I'm not quite sure if it's negative yet or not, but...
What did you hear? Quick, tell me.
That there was someone that looked exactly like you around here, that you might have a twinsy or a relative or something.
What the hell?
You had amnesia, right? I'm still by the sleeping guard, though, just in case he wakes up. Still got the dagger pointed at his, like...
Sure, yeah.
Just like...
Did you catch a name, perhaps?
Can't remember.
Serious?
Serious.
Okay. You guys all have to go ahead. I'll try and stay put, I guess, and stay hidden.
No, I really think you could just walk around like you own the place.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Or like he works here. I mean, he's good. He's very charismatic.
If I get caught, I'll try and pull it off.
There's a reason why he's not here, maybe.
We shouldn't leave him. We can't leave Auburn here.
No, I
You can
definitely...
hide in a closet.
Yeah, I'll stake the place out.
And he could bring the...
Where are we at the moment? Are you saying we're in a hallway?
You're in a kind of lounge area with all these boxes
A lounge
around,
area.
and the man sleeping. Yeah, there's a door leading out, and the door which you came through.
What if
There's only one way to go then.
we woke him, we could wake the god up, see his reaction, and then if it's negative, we just knock him out.
Knock him out.
Yes, that's what I said. I said knock him out.
That sounds like you.
Ah,
Alright,
You hear a from the guy who's sleeping.
okay. In that case, Nate, get ready to knock him out. I'm gonna own this. You ready?
I'm so scared.
I'll be shrugging, and I'll just look at my dagger, and then go, yeah, whatever. Just keep the pointing out. The point at his throat.
Aren't you gonna use the blunt end?
No, I will not use the blunt then.
what, then we're not doing it then.
Oh,
That's fine by me.
hang on. When your invisibility go away, if then you...
Yes,
That's
that's
exactly
exactly what.
Only if it went.
He's
Let
still
the
in
man
his
have him
stupor right
previously.
now. Yeah.
You guys go on ahead. Make sure the coast is clear, and I'll follow on behind.
Okay.
This is such a bad idea.
I will open the other door and check what's on the other side.
Okay.
basically.
So it
I
opens.
will also be checking it for traps, etc., as I go.
Sure. You open it up, and you see that it basically leads up an old staircase, which leads to the wrecked and abandoned roof. It seems to one side down here there is a basement door, kind of like cellar door, which is basically like a trap door essentially, but kind of like slanted and set into the side of the room. There are two guards at the main door, so you've kind of come all the way round, and you can see these two guards who are standing at the main door. And outside you can see the patrols walking around. There is a young boy, probably of the age of 16 or 17, who is up the top of the staircase, and he is kind of walking down. He's got a kind of what's the term I'm looking for? I guess a bit of a scared gait, I suppose, a nervous gait, perhaps more accurately, and seems to be keeping himself to himself. Now, Nate, you would recognize this to be one of the Yimps, the son of Oscar Yimp. Name I'll be able to find here.
Fabius.
Fabius, thank you, yes.
It's Fabius. Yeah, his father made me an offer to help with the man.
I'm glad you didn't accept.
I will
I
relay
was
the
gonna
information.
use it as a cover to get myself in the mansion. Actually, as a plan.
Oh, that would have been good.
It
I'll
would.
say, I'll say we've got an opportunity to get Oscar Yim's son right here, right now. Basically, I'll just turn around and tell them that.
I thought our mission was to only find if the Yins were really here.
Yeah, but you've got to take an opportunity when it comes fucking flying at your face, ain't
They
you?
can't know that we have access here.
What does he look like? Does he look like cocky? Does he like? What's his attitude?
Well, I can't really tell. He's just walking down some stairs.
Oh,
I'll peek back out, poke my head back around
yeah.
the
I'll
corridor.
poke out too.
I'll poke out like under the bottom.
Yeah.
Or we're basically doing like a Three Stooges kind of thing. So.
I mean, yeah, you see that he's, he doesn't seem particularly cocky. He doesn't have much of a spring to his walk. He's clutching a book to his chest, and he's kind of looking to, kind of not be seen by those two guards. He's not like sneaking around, but you can tell he looks a little bit uncomfortable, and he slips into the chamber opposite and closes the door.
Okay, he's gone. Shall we go down?
If there's a way to go down, we should do it.
Yes, cellar. The cellar trapdoor.
Let's do it.
Is it?
I say we go to the cellar, find out what's going on there, then leave.
Is it in the eyesight of any guards? Will?
If they were to turn around, they would see you. You're quite
so.
out in the open.
So if,
No problem.
if I run forward,
No, I've got this. I'll minor illusion this. Yep. I can minor illusion a 5-foot, like square of just the same picture of like an empty hallway again. Just hopefully that'll do the trick.
Okay.
I can silent image it as well if it's the corridor's not big enough for a minor illusion. That is.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
okay.
sure we shouldn't follow Thaddeus?
I was just taking from Leanna's book. She said we should probably not kidnap him.
We should descend. Whatever's in this place is definitely below. We keep hearing that from the guards. Like,
We should. Yeah, we have to figure out what's down there, then figure out a good plan. And maybe then meet up with Sildor and tell him what we've seen and what he's saw as well.
Did we see what book Thaddeus was reading?
You couldn't make it out. No, it was clutched to his chest.
all right. So I'm gonna make an illusion
Alright.
of the corridor so that it looks like it's still empty.
Okay.
Like a screen, if you will, and we'll try and go down the trapdoor, the cellar, towards the cellar.
Okay. Yeah. You guys can roll me stealth checks at advantage.
Ooh.
Except me, because I'm am I doing this
Yes,
with this
except you, because you do not have
great roll.
invisibility.
Ooh, not 20.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I'm back. I'm back.
It's got your mojo back.
My rolls are the same thing. 15 and 15.
It never changes. Sure, you begin to head down this, and none of you guys are heard in particular, as you see, one of the guard kind of, was that someone? He kind of looks back around just as Hagen is scampering down, and you think he might have the idea, Hagen, that like something just closed the cellar door as you guys are down this kind of tunnel area.
I'll drop the illusion, and of course.
You see, this is why that we don't put mint in our drinks.
What? This isn't the mint's fault.
Don't blame the mints.
You can see, something you should know about the Steinhammers. We have mint intolerance, if you would say.
Well, we don't have time to discuss your intolerances. It's
You
just-
intolerant mint. You intolerable mint.
Well, that's not.
Okay, so you head down, and it opens up into an area which I will briefly show you guys. If I can figure out lighting, lights, camera, action.
Action!
It's not happening. Basically, what you're seeing before you is, there are two sets of stairs which lead their way down, and open up into an area a little bit like this. If I will drag you guys over, and you're down the bottom right-hand side.
Ooh.
And my roll 20 is here. There we go.
Ooh, so pretty.
So party. I will rejoin as a player, so we see that. So you're basically in a room with a pool, and it seems like there's a door here, just by the pool, and there are several of these kegs. Now, Hagen, these kegs may be of particular interest to
Wait a second.
yourself. And it seems like there is an area kind of 10 feet up here, which is basically a crawl space. Let me bring us down here.
Well, I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, after you.
The barrels. I'm inspecting the barrels.
You can roll me a perception check, Hagen.
Reception is where I don't know. Forget. Wait. That's okay. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. So, yeah, Hagen, you're delighted, if somewhat afeared, to see that the Steinhammer Ale is here, in particular amongst these boxes here. You are a little worried to see that so few of its contents seem to be still in place. There are only a couple of kegs still with any kind of fluid around here.
oh.
Is this just like a basement fountain?
Yeah, it seems to be. When
Okay.
you, it may have once been more kind of decorative, but it has been defaced quite a lot. There are a couple of coins inside, so perhaps it's used as like a lucky coin area for Tamora, similar to as Nate mentioned.
I'll flip a coin in.
Okay.
That's good.
Are they still weightless though?
Oh,
It was only for 2d10 rounds, so
Okay.
something like.
Okay, so do we have a door behind us there, or is that not a door?
That is basically where you guys came from. So if you guys imagine you kind of
here's
came
a
from this
door.
area here. There's a door there, yeah.
I will
Can I check to see if the door is locked?
The door does not appear to be locked. You can open it up if you want.
I'll be like, whoa!
What?
Don't just open up the door,
I wasn't going to. I was going to check if it was locked.
because I can't have the trap going off and burning you, or exploding in your face.
I'm gonna try and stay out of sight, guys, and I'll just crawl under here.
all right.
You can open all the doors you want. Hold on a second, and I'm gonna crawl down underneath
I'll
that
just
cool
step
space.
back here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm here, guys. Don't worry.
Yes, and I will attempt to peer through the door and open it.
Okie dokie. Now let me use my dynamic lighting. And I'm actually not the best. Oh, I think I've already done it. There we go. So if you step in here, you will see nothing. Excellent. You will
see nothing.
you'll see nothing in here.
I think I have dark vision being in.
Oh, I haven't. You know what it is? I haven't given you all light yet. I only did in Hagen's because I'm a filthy scrub. Let's get.
I only
Sitting
see
there all
what's in front of
smug.
me.
There we go. That's
Oh.
what you see. Let's give all of you light. What's the
what
matter?
are they? I'm scared.
What is that?
As their door opens.
Yeah. What are you guys? So you see that there are two people in here. One of them is kind of on the bed, and the other is standing upright. They're kind of going through barrels and stuff, but they turn as you open the door. They appear to have the serpentine lower half of a snake and the upper half of a
shoot.
human.
I'll hold my hand up for everyone to just be quiet.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as you open the door, they spot you and they hear the kind of door opening. It's a very small room after all. And it's a good time for us to roll some initiative.
Oh no!
It's fine. It's
Finally!
Yay!
Oh my god, you guys are.
Let me get up
Yay!
prepared.
Hagen gets to go first. Oh,
Oh
Nate!
shit!
Hell yeah!
Wow.
Look at us.
I'm gonna get assassinate this round.
Yes.
Hiding anywhere.
And in
It's all good.
fact, we can even do tokens. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. Sorry, yes, it's select token, and it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Oh, I'm in my player one. That's right. Let's go here. Turn order. Okie dokie. Let's go to these.
Yay, we're the only ones who did it right.
Oh, sorry. I might have I might have fucked it.
Come on.
Oh, that turns for everyone.
We got it.
Yeah. So, Oliver, what did you roll? Oliver? Oh, sorry, Nate. Sorry, I fucking always
20,
forget.
24, I was about to say.
24. Liana?
20.
20. Hagen, you got 21?
Yep.
All right. Georgie?
20.
Oh, shit. Shit, what up? And Oberon, 5, yeah?
5.
Oh, brother.
Fine, I told you what would happen when I got to combat.
These guys rolled 12. Okay, so they are going here. So, first person to get a jump on them is Mr. Nate Wirrow.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever gone first.
Yay!
If I hit, they are going to get ruined. I'm going to literally leap straight at this one, move 5 foot forward, draw the rapier, and just try to stab straight through the chest. Immediately
Nice.
when I realise the snake-like visage, I don't care about them, and I will...
Oh, wait, how we lose our visibility?
Oh, this is going to... I don't...
And it's a snake assassination.
It's a snack attack.
Yes, look at that.
Wow. 34.
Wow.
34 damage.
Moly. That is a hit.
Does his invisibility kind of wear off, or is...
Yes, your invisibility does come off.
Darn it. Wow.
Very nice indeed, very nice. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Nate?
Yep, disengage. With
Okay.
a bonus action. Move 1,
Like
2,
how it is.
3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Stab and run.
Like, hi, bye.
Open door, stab,
Bye,
run.
Alicia. Nice. Cool. So that is Mr. Oliver's turn. Let me bring the turn order into the screen for you guys. There we go. So then we have Liana going.
Wait, what? Numbers aren't right.
Do you want me to go? Hagen.
Georgie. Oh, sorry, Hagen. You're right. Yeah, Hagen on 20.
All right. Oh, wow. It's like. So I go over to Nate. It's like, so on a scale of 1 to really painful, how dangerous is that thing you just saw?
10.
So do you want really? Should I go really flashy or just minor flashy?
Flashy, just shoot it.
Fine. I just like
Coming.
I move myself over to here and ready. And because I am a little bit of overkill, I'm going to do a lightning bolt straight into the hull.
Okay.
Shit. We're not playing around.
Yeah, we ain't getting out of here live.
That's the spirit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really pessimistic after her brother's died.
What a fucking day, guys.
Would you rather magic missile? Because I could do a magic missile instead.
You said it now.
Okay.
All right, so they have to roll Dex, yeah?
Yeah, we have to do. Oh, come
That was
on.
Pretty
bad.
dexterous.
That's a bad.
That's a bad.
That was
It's
a bad roll.
half,
That was a bad
it's
roll.
half damage on a save, so
Ah,
so
Eight.
8 damage. Yes. So keep.
Did they hit both, or is it because they're like 5 feet? And...
Let's see how close they are. Yeah, they're within 5 feet, so they both take it, right? And that's how that spell
and
works.
how many flammable things got in the way? That's what I'm wanting to know.
It's quite a lot, yeah. The beds are on fire currently, along with the kegs around here.
Oh,
Right, they're
These
not-
there are
I know.
there are kegs in here. They may or may not be Steinhammer ale, but these ones down here
they're
definitely
expendable. They're
definitely
expendable.
are. Okay.
Oh, good.
Anything else you'd like to do, Hagen?
Say, good news. Everything's on fire. Wait, is that bad news? You know what? There's actually no good news, actually. So, there's a lot of fire.
So the good, the good,
All right.
All right, who's up?
bad news is there is no good news.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okie dokie. So that is then Georgie's turn because she has a +4 to her dex.
Yes. All right. Oh dear. Fine. I will hop up. Can I stand on the fountain?
Yeah, you can.
Well, not in it. I won't stand.
Yeah,
in
it is a
but
little
can I-
damp, but
Can I see the first one from here?
yes, you can.
All right. So I'm still invisible, right?
Yes.
So do I have advantage on my first attack?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, we'll just do regular because I have no idea how tough they are. So first attack at advantage is a 21.
21. That is a hit.
All right, and then I'll do the second attack as well. 14. That's,
That was a bit.
no, the second one probably wouldn't be. I wouldn't think.
A 14 is not a hit, and neither is a 12. Sorry, if
Oh,
that was an
that's- yeah,
advantage, yeah.
All right, so just one. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right. Oh, and I'm using my new crossbow.
Ooh.
Yay! Yeah. So 7 points of damage. Just itty bitty 7. That's all.
7 points of damage it is.
That first one is really damaged at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's taking a bunch.
It's not looking great.
It took about 34, 42.
It's 51,
Yeah.
49.
I think. Stuff
Oh,
like that.
29.
That's me done. That's all I want to do.
All right then. So that is Georgie's turn. It takes it to Leanna's turn.
Yay, my turn. I'm just gonna use magic missile. So I'm gonna use 2 on the first one,
Okay,
and then the last one we'll get the third one.
we'll get him. We'll get him. Okay.
Yep. All right. So the first 2, 4, 2. Does that one takes 6 damage?
Okay.
Then the last one takes 4.
Okie dokie. Cool. Very nice.
I'm guessing that the first one's not dead.
Correct. Yes, your guess is accurate. All right. Anything else you want to do, Liana?
Make sure I don't get killed.
That is not something you can do.
That's not
So
a standard action.
that is not an action. I don't allow that homebrew.
Stay
So
behind me, Liana.
Okay.
I'll protect you.
so this one's coming in here. It's gonna do its fang to Hagen,
Who's standing right in front?
standing in front of it, and gets to
Beard fingers?
things. Oh my lord. So Hagen, his first attack is a 28 versus your armor class.
Yeah, I guess that hits.
Just
I guess that hits.
it's what it is.
Probably.
That's what it
It
is.
probably hits. It probably hits.
Second attack's a 24.
We might be in more trouble than I thought.
I'm guessing that one hits as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
okay.
both hit.
Sure thing, buddy. Then the last one, as it goes in with its basically it begins to wrap its tail around you after the first 2 initial kind of claw attacks. Ooh.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
What is happening? This is so bad. This is so bad.
So the first 2 attacks. Well, hang on, man. I'm rolling like a queen. You take 10 and then 12 damage.
That's 22, putting me at 18.
And then for the final constriction attack, you take 16 damage.
Oh my god.
And you are grappled, which means that you are restrained. And you are being like slowly, like it's wrapped its tail around you, and it's just like bringing its tail across your throat and like constricting your windpipe. Pretty.
Are you still up?
He's got 2.
Two hit points.
I got 2.
2 hit points.
Okay.
Still kicking.
It was
This is
fine.
Not
fine.
This is
literally, not
fine.
literally kicking, but I'm still kicking.
This is literally fine. So this one's going to come in here and do the same routine on Georgie. For a 14. Not so
Nope.
much. A 23.
Yep.
And then the constriction is a 19.
What weapons do they have, by the way? Is it just
They're
a bow
mostly
and-
using their claws. I know that tokens look like they've got
Okay, got it, yeah.
bows and swords there, but mostly they actually have kind of like beastly kind of claws growing out of their fingers, sort of like a Wolverine style, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
The 19, you're going to take that? You're going to do something about it?
I don't think I can do anything about it.
That's a very odd way of saying that.
Damn it.
So you're taking it, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I can't
Okay,
do it.
sorry. So the first claw attack is 17 damage, and the constriction is 14 damage, and you are grappled.
Grappled or restrained?
Restrained.
Okay.
So it's a grapple, but the condition is restrained, I believe.
Okay.
So that is their turnage.
Wow.
It's Oberon's turn.
Ow, 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 ow.
Taking it to Oberon's turn. You just see your friends get bushwhacked.
I'm currently prone in the middle of a tiny crawl space at the minute.
Pretty much, yeah. You are all the way over here.
Do something!
Really awkward, but the best and fastest action I can possibly do is to let Peril fly out. My sprite's going to fly over towards Hagen, and I'll cast a Cure Wounds at second level through her to him. So have 9. Not much, but have 9 healing.
We need damage. The healing, they do too much damage. The healing doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I rolled really low on that though. I rolled like a 1. So.
Aww. So every little counts. Anything else you want to try doing, Oberon?
As a bonus action, I'll inspire. Who's up next? Nate. Yeah, I'll inspire Nate.
Nate, okay.
And tell him, get them dirty snake in the grasses.
Snake in my boot. Thank you so much to Ormus for subscribing, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate it, my friend. A gentleman and a scholar, which means that we do have a viewer decision to bring in here. And we don't have long, my friends, until we go into our next show, Middle Earth campaign. So let's do this viewer decision quickly. No worries, Ormus. No worries, dude. Underneath this line here in the chat, you guys are going to tell me one of the powers that the giant snake, who is the head of this group, has underneath this line in chat. What are the powers that it has? Does it have the power to see through time and space?
Not enough.
Not enough. Not enough.
No.
It's never enough. Oberon, that's your turn. Nate, it is yours, my friend.
I will bundle forward and go, get off of her, you overgrown leech! I will strike out with my rapier to the one in front of George.
Thank you.
All right.
Because I go above them, I get sneak attack and advantage.
Ooh, girl.
Okay, so. Oh yeah!
Oh, thank you.
Let go of me.
There it is.
Oh,
There
so
it
9
is.
plus 16.
Nice. 9 plus 16 sounds like
25.
25. Very nice.
Let's go.
I will
yes.
bonus action disengage and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. Yeah, it does break the constriction as the nat 20 just like slices through a part of his leg.
I love you, Nate.
No problem.
All right. Anything else, Nate?
Other than the bonus action to flank the other one that's constricting Hagen.
Copy that. Hagen,
right,
it
and
is your turn, my friend.
I have access to my fingers, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can at least cast one more spell. Okay, good. Well, I'm not playing around. Magic missile at level 3, so
do it.
at all 5 at the snake ahead of me. So let's see. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see how much.
11, 15.
15. Okay, so after the first 3, it is dead. So the other two can go into
Yay.
the green one.
Good job.
Okay, so
How do you want to kill it?
oh yes, all right. It's like basically, as I'm wiggling the fingers right behind my back, just a tiny one, just like whips around, and the snake is a little bit distracted by it. It's like, oh, it's right, and just like pricks it in the head, and it's like, you call that a magic missile? And I'm like, no, I'll call this a magic missile, and basically the rest barrage and just kill it.
Nice. Very nice. And it slithers down onto the ground and dies.
Yay!
Nice.
Taking it to Georgie's turn.
And I take a big breath.
Yeah.
So angry. So proud of Hagen. I will now shoot this thing that hurt me.
Yeah.
Okay, so first 2 attacks because I am feeling saucy. 21
Saucy darling.
and 17. Does 17 hit?
17's just on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 2d10 plus 8, and if it's still kicking, I'll do more things. So 21 points of damage.
Still going.
Action surge. Do it again. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
Okay. 23 and 28.
Yes, both.
Yeah.
I think 27 more points. of
Holy mackerel! And it's time for the catchphrase. Georgie, how do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
damage. I just do like 4 arrows, like from where I assume its belly button would be, like up to its base.
Nice. Nice. You have it there, and you just hear it kind of hiss and die as you embed these arrows into it, and it falls down dead on the ground, leaving you guys. Yeah, I'm afraid so, and that's why we're going to be wrapping up tonight's episode of Lost Mine of Phandelver.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Snake people!
Snake people.
Or snakes.
Snake eater. That is what we're going to be wrapping up tonight's episode, my friends. If you enjoyed it, please do let us know in the chat. We'll be back same time next week for more, but we do have another campaign coming our way. Episode 1 of our new Middle-earth campaign coming right up here. Journey into Middle-earth. I'm super duper excited about it. I know our players are as well. If you enjoyed the show, please do hit that follow button and join us. I'd love for you guys to hop on this bandwagon of ours and join us, because we've got another game and more viewer decisions to happen in this next game as well. So pretty excited for that. But let's go around the cast and crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find you guys online? All that good shit. Of course, if you want to find the cast at any point, you can find them in encounterroleplay.com/cast, or the cast command there in chat. But let's start with Sexy Oberon.
Hey. I feel like we're just uncovering the tip of the iceberg,
Yeah.
finally. Yeah, about to get to the bottom of this. There's snake people and cultists and whatnot. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to this season a lot. So many more plot twists, I'm sure, are in store.
Oh,
But yeah, you can catch me here next week. And that's it.
Fantastic. Lauren.
Yes. That felt good. I like ending the session doing that. You can find me on Twitter at @ThatSaltyGinger. I talk about film stuff because I'm in film school. Actually, my film I made in second year, I just won an award at the Spotlight Horror Awards in Georgia. So that was
awesome.
exciting.
Georgia.
And I'll be posting about that in the future. So come follow me on Twitter.
Fantastic. Award-winning Lauren is how we should introduce you in the future. Oko, yourself, my man.
Yes, hello again. Yes, I enjoyed that one. It's good to have friends, and kind of sad to see how much stuff is happening. But hey, at least people are keeping me quiet, right?
Right.
I enjoy that.
We love you.
I know you love me. You just love me if I was more quiet. But you can find me on these fantastic adventures. I play retro games, indie games, and I occasionally cook and draw stuff. And also on Twitter, I basically retweet a lot of stuff about, video game design, RPG stuff, that sort of thing. So follow me for that kind of reasons.
Fantastic. Julian.
What have you?
New favorite thing.
That was an amazing adventure of unknown tales and invisible beasts. Meeting a dwarf that may have a crush on me or not. Yeah, and also we fought Snake.
We did.
I'm concerned if we're ever going to get out of here.
You're one key.
Indeed.
One piece.
Fantastic. And we can find you places online, right, Julian?
Yep, you can find me on the Twitter, which I'm putting in the chat.
Fantastic
And
stuff.
you'll always know me as Oko's impersonator.
It means I have to shave now.
If Oko ever goes missing and is ransomed, we know who's to blame.
Yeah.
Liam yourself, my man.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm looking forward to this season. Actually, I'm looking forward to it. Those snakes could probably kill me in one hit, so I'm lucky I didn't get hit.
Yep.
I'm pretty proud with those multiple criticals at the end. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. You can find me on Twitter as well at RegisterQQ. Pasting it now. And that's it.
Fantastic stuff. Fantastic. Make sure to go check these guys out, my friends, and make sure to tune in same time next week for more Lost Mine at Phandelver. But it's time for episode 1 of our new campaign, Journey to Middle-earth. I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much for this wonderful game. I had a lot of fun, and we'll see you guys same time next week.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Take it easy.